Deary me. Hello everyone! Here I am! Welcome to Philbert Fly's Bombardier. We are in Lisbon. Alex, thank you ever so much. I was too busy laughing at your singing to actually start the stream properly. Welcome to all of you, viewers old and new. Today we are taking my inaugural streamed flight in the Airbus A320 from Fenix. And we're flying, as I think I may have already said, from Lisbon to Portugal. It's a real world Jeff Boss! Gracias, muchas gracias, aficiones, yo espero vosotros. Oh, it's that thing. Thank you, Jeff, very much indeed. Welcome to all of you. And lovely to have you all here. Caffel, hello, welcome. Simon, good afternoon. Just shut down my 737 at Edinburgh right on time for the stream. Very well timed, boss. Treaty Wayne, congratulations on your Slammers landing. Congrats on your first flight. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope everyone who has the Fenix A320 is having a lovely time with it. Now, someone who is new to my Discord server by the name of Will has made the point that perhaps it seems like I've never flown this plane before and I'm just going to jump in and fly it on VATSIM. That absolutely isn't the case. Those of you who have been around for a while will know that A, I'm a sky god, therefore the normal rules don't apply to me. And B, regardless of that, I've done a lot of A320 flying in the past, and therefore I know what I'm doing to a point. So yes, I'm certainly... The fact that it's entitled a first look stream just refers to the fact that this is the first time I'm showing you the plane on stream, and it's the first time we're having a look at it together. Steve, you made it again. You'll try not to fall asleep again. No reflection on you, just getting too old to do 6 a.m. starts in the morning. No problem at all. I'm in much the same boat. I'm in between night shifts at the moment. I've had a little bit of sleep, but not quite enough sleep. So yes, anything that goes wrong today will probably be down to tiredness, so that's what I'll be blaming it on anyway. Generic Pilot, good afternoon, welcome. It's all the same type rating, exactly. Tazzy Dum! 2 months. 2 months at Tier 1. Thank you very much indeed, boss. Much appreciated. So, I've just realised I'm going to have to do something about the chat in stream, because it's rather... conflicting, isn't it, with that new bar, which I've ummed and ahed about. I do need a new PC. You lot have noticed that my flight sim is getting more and more stuttery the more complex add-ons I throw at it. I do want a new PC. I can't quite justify the cost of a new PC at the moment while this one's humming along just about all right. But if you would like to donate, then obviously we have a £2,000 target. I've set it to 5 months, but you know, if you'd like to donate, that would be absolutely lovely. And you can go to bit.ly/philbertflies to do that. Let me just try and resize this chat window so that it looks vaguely professional at least before we crack on. Where is it? Restream chat for Twitch. There we go.
Those magnificent men in their own machines, they go up tiddly up up, they go down tiddly down down. Musical underscore note.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you very much for that performance. With Brian as well. Yes, I am flying on VATSIM. I have not yet connected to VATSIM. I had to restart my computer, then I had to restart my sim. I had a few issues spawning in. The sim froze loading, which it's done a couple of times. I don't really know why. Probably just need a new computer in it. Ribbon! 6 months! 6 months! It is a POG route, isn't it? It is a POG route. Thank you, Ribbon, very much indeed for your resub. Much appreciated. So yes, I'm just going to get V-Pilot set up, and then we'll start having a look around this rather nice aircraft. So we're EasyJet Europe today, and I'm definitely going to forget that and call myself Easy. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there together. We're flying at flight level 350 today. Estimated flight time is about 1 hour 36, so a little bit less than scheduled. And I should be on the network now.
What? You are flying an Airbus on VATSIM? You fly such a complicated aircraft on the network.
Thank you, Simon. Much appreciated. Both the bits and the sentiment, boss. Nice to have you here. How are you getting on with the Fenix? I always value your opinion with these new aircraft. Are you enjoying it? Are you impressed? And how do you think it compares with the FS Labs? I would like to hear all these things right now. It doesn't have to be right now. But yeah, I am interested in your opinion, boss. Right, I'm going to close some things down because this is a performance-heavy aircraft. So I'm going to get rid of Discord. Actually, first I'm just going to make sure I've downloaded those flows. And I have. So yes, Discord can go bye-bye. Completely. And I've only got the bare minimum running, so hopefully we won't run into any problems. Last flight I did was absolutely pog. Good afternoon, Pizza Rafe, sir. Welcome. As a Sky God, expect plenty of questions from us mere mortals. I will, and I will do my best to answer them. Caffel, that is unacceptable, boss. Unacceptable. My first flight will be Bangkok to Paris, jumping into the deep end. Blimey, generic pilot. I thought I was jumping in the deep end with a trip to Madeira in my first stream, but no, you are really excelling yourself there. Volanta, we should load as well. Stewie, hello, welcome. Doing very well, thank you, boss. Doing very well. TTS level up, boss. Gain on your microphone down a little bit. Okay, I can do that. I cannot easily do the text-to-speech. That is going to have to stay as it is for now. Airborne Rookie, hello. My Lotsu, welcome. Did you install all the liveries? Not all the liveries, no. I've installed a select few, but not all of them. Next complaint I'm going to have, of course, is going to be that I don't have an image for my plane in Volanta, but that will come later. Yeah, should we get on board? Get some action going on. So who in the stream has already got this plane and flown it? I'm interested to see whether you're all still considering it or not. Okay. No plan was found for my username. Interesting. Interesting. I definitely have input my username, and I used it perfectly well earlier, but there we are. It's not there for some reason. We'll just redo that. There we go. And we'll go back to the Fenix app, and we'll do this. You're still on the fence, are you? Okay, okay. We'll see what you think. There we are. Flight 56 minutes. Now, I think that suggests that the sim time hasn't quite done what I wanted it to. Satira, 9 months, boss! Thank you very, very much. And a level 2 hype train. Hadn't even noticed that. And a gold member on YouTube as well, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you very much indeed. How are you doing? Not considering sick of the A320. Oh, really? Fair enough. You're getting it next week. You've bought it but haven't flown it yet. Okay. It's POG even with my stupid issue with the displays. Yes, yes indeed, I quite agree. In spite of a few little issues here and there, it's very, very exciting. Thank you, Sanis. You're considering it, but definitely want Honda Jet. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a lot of people quite excited by the Honda Jet. Yeah, and I can see why. It looks pretty awesome. Tiny little bizjet thing. So actually, yeah, I want it to be 13:45 now. I think it's because of my sim restart. I had that all set up. So we're due to depart at 14:15. So I thought we'd give ourselves half an hour to set up and have a look around the plane, and hopefully depart on time. So 28 minutes, that's close enough. So as you can see, we've started in a cold and dark state. And what I'm going to do first off is go to the ground services, and we'll get some stairs and that sort of thing set up. This is something I've had a few issues with. We'll see what happens. No, that all seems fine. So forward stairs, aft stairs. Awesome. We've got the GPU. God, so many resubs! Stewie! 4 months! Thank you very, very much indeed. And thank you very much indeed for completing that level 1 hype train, getting us a long way through level 2. That is much appreciated. So here you are. We have the custom stairs, which I really like, and they're not covered in logos, unlike some, mentioning no names. Now, my stream is going to be a bit stuttery. I can see already that it's a bit stuttery. I hope it's okay for you in spite of that. Certainly streaming on Discord earlier is unbelievably poor. In my sim, frames are smooth. I have got no complaints at all about performance so far, but I will let you know if that changes. Let's see what was that, Simon? I do believe it has a lot of potential. Some things like the cabin and AOC integration are fantastic. Others, like the aircraft, sometimes not putting in discontinuities. The font and some other bugs, maybe not so much. Overall, I'd say its current state, I enjoy the FS Labs quite a bit more. But then again, I spent over £400 for it. £50 for this is an absolute steal, and it's only going to get better. So overall, do I enjoy it? Yes, definitely. Thank you very much. That is exactly the kind of summary that I was hoping for. Yeah, it's... Yeah, it's got a few little things that need tweaking, but by and large, I'm super impressed with it so far myself. I really am. Right, so let's start setting up. So battery switch can come on, and we'll connect to external power. So the way I fly this is sort of a combination of bits and bobs I've learned over the last several years of flying Airbuses. And it's not necessarily reflective of any particular airline SOP. There may be issues with what I do, but I'm confident in getting it from A to B safely, and that's the main thing. Dylan has very kindly been introducing me to some EasyJet specific SOPs, and has sent me some flows to have a look at. So as time goes on, I'm hoping now we've got a full in-depth high fidelity simulation of an Airbus, it might inspire me to do better. So flight deck preparation. We've got a bit of power on. We're going to arm the emergency exit lights. We are going to turn the nav and logo lights to position 1. We're going to turn on the crew oxygen supply, and that will do us for now, I think. We're going to switch on ground control up here. We are going to do some fire tests. So engine 1, engine 2, and we can come down here and check that we have the ECAM memo about the engine fire, and we do. And if we come further down, we should see a fire warning on that little indicator. I don't know why I'm pointing at my screen, you can't see it, but there's a little fire warning just beneath engine 2, engine 2's start switch down there. So that's working. And finally, the APU fire test. No discount codes, I'm pretty sure. I think 50 quid already is an absolute bargain, personally. Have you seen me dig at the FSL Spygate? If not, check where the gear pins are stored. Oh no, I haven't. Let's have a little look. I don't actually know where the gear pins are stored, but I presume they're somewhere back here, are they? Where are the gear pins stored, Simon? No idea at all. Really funny, but not too obvious. Yes, safely, boss, safely. I told you I'd teach you all I know about the 737, so expect an instant crash after takeoff. Oh, God. Under the pedestal. Oh, are they down here? How do you open it? Right. Oh. Don't push that, boss. Okay, boss. Underneath the pedestal, the lower I don't know how we get there. How do we get there? Where am I looking? Left, okay. Left, I believe to the left of the captain's seat. Okay. Not the lower pedestal then. Landing gear pins. Okay. Too much misinformation here. Landing gear pins. How do I get in here? I presume there's a click spot. Or do you actually have to nose in through? Oh, okay. Here we go. Brilliant. Oh dear, that is very funny. I love all the little tips that come up when you're spawning in the aircraft as well. Right, so we've got our exterior lights as required, interior lights we don't need at the moment. The FCU is looking good for now. Center instrument panel, we can have a quick squiz at. ECAM control panel check, pitch trim wheel. We can give them a quick whiz. They won't do anything, of course, because we don't have hydraulic pressure yet. Flaps checked, rudder trim panel checked. Yeah, so basically, we're doing the flight deck preparation flows, and we're just having a quick look at everything, but I won't waste your time by staring at every little switch. It would be silly. It would be silly. Oh, yes, yeah, there's plenty of information on the FS Labs malware scandal. So, yeah, that's sort of a quick whiz around the cockpit to check everything's okay. We're going to come back up here now and align the ADIRs. And we're going to start setting up our MCDUs. It was a floppy disk, yeah, it was. When first loading in the Fenix, it takes exactly the same amount of time as the future loads. Yeah, exactly that, yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, now I've got a desktop microphone, I can't mute it quite as easily. Didn't have time. So we're going to go to the FMGC on this side. We're going to get the ATSU open on this side, in the AOC menu. And we're going to go through our initial flows. Let's just have a check. Right, so data page first of all. And we can check all of these. We can check our position monitor, our IRS monitor, etc. But we won't see much information there because the IRSs have not yet aligned. So we should see alignment time left. So it's about 7 minutes time to align, is it? Is that what that stands for? Greater than 7 minutes. Don't know what TTN stands for. Doesn't really matter. Next donation goal will be a cough, sneeze, mute pedal. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Satira. Thank you, Stewie. I'm still undecided. Wasn't planning on getting it. The price, however, made me think twice. But for now, I'll wait how the reports on performance are. However, there's still the MD-80 that I personally find much more interesting as an aircraft. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Someone needs to create a video of that sneeze and then a nuclear explosion going off. Yeah. Okie dokie. So data. Now we can go to init A, and we can press init request to import our flight plan. Meanwhile, on the AOC, in fact, I think we should probably have done this first, technically. God, I've been flying Boeings and other things for too long. We should go to flight init, and we'll do init data request. That should be your first step, if I'm not mistaken. Perfectly busy with the 737 and 146. I know, it's a shame in a way that they've all come out so soon, or so close to each other, isn't it? We'll put our flight number in, which is EJU 43 Bravo Yankee. We're going to use a cost index of 12, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 350. Continuing on with our diff rips, after init A, we go to the flight plan page. And we can clear some of these messages. Aircraft position invalid. That worries me slightly, if I'm honest. But hopefully that's just because the IRSs are not yet aligned. Good night, Paul. Sleep well, boss. Sleep well. Flight plan. So, LPPT. Departure runway should be 03. 03? I thought it was 02 these days, but maybe I'm getting mixed up the other way. Ooh, yes. Don't tell me my nav data's reverted to the old one. Oh, I bet it has after my reinstall. Jesus, it has. Blow. Well, that's no good, is it? Oh, dear. Might be okay. I don't want to restart the sim. I really don't want to restart the sim. Gansu, Nata, Rola, Lidro. Yeah, that's alright. So we'll just... Yeah, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. We'll just... Yeah, we'll choose 03. It's the same runway. And Gansen, 6 November. We'll use the 5 November. It'll probably be fine. There's no ATC online. Insert that. Yeah, so I did update my nav data, but I did a complete reinstall of it because I was having a few issues. And I did a flight in it after the reinstall. Actually, no, I didn't do a flight in it after the reinstall. I did a flight in it before the reinstall. Blow. Does anyone know, this is a bit of a niche question, is there any way of can you update the nav data without quitting the sim? I just wonder, because it relies on an external app, if that might be possible. You don't think you can? Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can find the RNAV Zulu. RNAV Zulu for 05, we can. And we want the lid rip 1 Papa. Okay, that's there. Oh, sorry, the lid row 1 Papa. Okay, I think that's okay. If all we've got is a slightly out of date SID and the rest is the same, that's not worth restarting the sim for, and I'll just update it when we finish. No, right, thank you, Alex. Yeah, that all seems absolutely fine. So yeah, slightly different SID. We'll compare that later with Navigraph. But anyway, so we've got IRS align in 3 minutes. We are getting through our MCDU setup quite nicely. We'll go to the RadNav page next. That's the RN diffrip. And we'll have a quick look to see if there are any useful waypoints that we can tune on our SID, or whether it's all GPS positions. And it's all GPS positions. So RadNav we don't have any use for at the moment. We can go over to the perf page now, and this is where we can calculate some takeoff figures in the EFB. So back to the main screen, departure performance, LPPT runway 3, that's correct. We can sync the load sheet. Oh, hang on, I've got ahead of myself here, have I not? Yeah, we need to go back to init B, and we need to do our 0 fuel weight. Matt, hang on. How's that? Oh, you were only just able to give a notification. I was going to say, because you upgraded the other day, didn't you? But thank you very much, boss, indeed, once again for that. I'm glad you finally got your notification. And yes, good luck with the flight. Much appreciated, boss. Much appreciated. Yes, so sorry, I totally forgot my init page. So we're going to do that first. We're going to check our received messages. We've got no received messages. That happens sometimes. But what we can do is go to the Fenix app again, and we should be able to do resend load sheet somewhere. Gosh, I'm still quite new to all these screens, so I don't actually remember where we do that. Pretty sure it's in the Fenix app. I can't think where else it would be, unless it's in departure brief. No. No, I haven't started boarding yet. We should do that, shouldn't we? Simon with a tier 1 gift to Flightzilla with 108 subs to the channel. Thank you, boss, very much indeed. Right, ground services. Ground services. And we start the boarding from the mass and balance page, I think. Here we are. Load aircraft. We'll do a fast load because we do want to get underway because I have to go to work tonight. And then we'll click resend load sheet. So you're right. So you have to start boarding or you don't get the load sheet. You don't get a preliminary one before boarding. Didn't know that. Ben has to sing you the Twitch streamer subscriber song. I've never even heard that, but yes, I think he should. Yeah, I was going to say you were going to use your Prime. But there you are. You can spread the love far and wide, boss. Right, so in here we're going to enter our 0 fuel weight, which is 58.5 tons. It is a donation goal, it is. Had a lot of discussion with people earlier about whether this was a good idea or not. Because it's a huge goal, and I never feel comfortable asking anyone for money. But I also want a new PC and I want to learn to fly IRL, and I can't justify doing both. So yes, it's there. There's absolutely no expectations. No obligations, but it's there. It's there if you want it. So what we're doing here is we're putting in the 0 fuel weight and then the MAC 0 fuel weight over here. We're going to accept the load sheet, and we will get a final load sheet before we go. And we just need to scroll through it to get our fuel. Never remember where. Fuel in tanks, 8.4 tons. And we can either enter the trip wind in here, which is your average wind component, so headwind or tailwind, or we can go back to init A and we can import the wind, or request the wind via ACAS, so let's do that. Sorry, what have I missed? Speaking of pilot training, I recently heard the rumour that Euregio considers opening its own flight school and something about PA28. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds really good, boss. Where is best for them? Where you get the most money from it? Oh, from the tip link. So I've got if you go to bit.ly/filbertflies, that takes you to my Stream Elements tipping page. But as I say, you've given quite a lot of money to the channel, and I do not want you to give any more, boss, to be honest with you, quite frankly. So yeah, but that's what that bar measures. It just measures tips. It doesn't look at bits or subs or other Twitch income or anything like that. Right, so that's the wind imported, and now we've done our init A and B pages and we have our load sheet. Now we can go to the perf page and do our performance calculations. Is that a real song? Never heard that. Never heard that. One of the other cool things on here is that you can actually look at the passenger list. So you can see their frequent flyer status. Didn't know EasyJet had this, but anyway. Yeah, you've got a full list of passengers and their seats. Proper little manifest thing. Ooh, haven't seen what's in the extra info. Oh, with infant. There we are. So Edeline Lawler in 11E has an infant with them. Her, I suppose. Edeline, don't know. Anyway, quite a nice little feature. Back to the home screen. Departure perf. Sync load sheet. Sync live weather. No, let's reset it because I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done. Right, so we're going to have to input all of this again now. LPPT. Runway 3, dry. Sync load sheet. There we are. So we've got our takeoff weight and our MAC takeoff weight. And we want to use flaps 1 plus F. We don't want to force tugger, we don't need anti-ice, and we'll have the packs on. Then we can get the live weather, and then we can calculate. And how simple is that? That is just brilliant in my opinion. My dad flies the A320 CO for Eurowings, so I'll have to wait for my turn. Oh, nice. Yeah. Do you have it? Do you have the Fenix? Philbert, you're breaking privacy rules. How? Oh, I see, with showing the passenger manifest. It's true. So there we have our takeoff speeds. We have our flex temp. Thrust reduction and acceleration altitude. I don't think it actually knows about that. So we're going to have a look on Blackbox's site just to check them. Ben, are you flying along? I haven't even had a chance to look at Volante yet. Who here's flying along, if anyone? It's only B2, so it's 1380. Super Duck 123GG. Welcome. Thanks very much for the follow. So then basically we just input all of that information into the perf page over here. You can't auto import it, but these are a little bit off. Probably because the airport's lifted up a little bit since the nav data. I don't know why. We're doing a flex takeoff temperature of 62, and it's 1/down.1. Oh, you're not? Have you still not got it going? Just having to do some testing. Oh, fair enough. I don't know what's going on with your OBS. It's not right. It's not fair. What did we say the V speeds were? 1545455. There we go. So that's our perf page done. And now we can do our secondary flight plan. So we can copy the active. And then, I can't remember, this is something I only learnt about yesterday, but I've forgotten it. So I'm going to bluff my way through it though, rather than ignore it, because I want to make Dylan proud. So the end of our star is Gansu. So what we're going to do is after Gansu, we're going to put in, I think, LPMA5. I think that's what we're going to do. Sorry, not 05, 03, or whatever it thinks it is. New destination. Oops, wrong one. Oh, it's bit.ly. /FilbertFly. Yes, it is. bit.ly. Yeah, it's not very clear. It's on the stream in the bottom right, but it's in white text. I probably need to change that. I will change that, in fact. What have I done now? I don't know what I've done now. Secondary flight plan. Right. So after Gansu, we want to go LPMA3. Ah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we've got rid of everything after Gansu. I don't know how we did that. But then we're going to set ourselves up for a runway... No. Gansu, new destination, LPPT. Hello, Rohip. Welcome. Right. And then we're going to set up our arrival. We're just going to do direct ILS 03. Unless the end waypoint of the SID is one of the start points of the star. But I don't think it is. So we're going to put none. No via, and we'll expect vectors. But that gets us ready in case of an engine failure after takeoff or something like that. So that's our secondary flight plan done. We'll leave the discontinuity in there, but we can get vectors to CF03 if the worst happens. Good, so that is our DIPRIPs done. And I'm going to go back to my flows, make sure I don't miss anything, because 2 weeks ago I could fly this aircraft with my eyes shut. Now, not so much. Not so much. Right. So before start, ATIS nav, recorder ground control on, fuel panel, we'll turn the fuel pumps on now, and we can also get the APU started. Right, sorry, I've missed some chat, haven't I? Yes, so if you do want to donate to the fund for the new computer, it's bit.ly. I could really make this a lot easier for you by just typing it, really, couldn't I? It's bit.ly/filbertflies. And that'll just take you to the same, or you can click on the donations link in the about boxes down below. Permission granted, Rohit. Welcome. The tame Nigel I used to know once freely showed me the passenger ceremony for one of his flights. Bloody hell!
Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? I don't want to hear any backchat either. Smile.
That's a bit bloody much, isn't it? Who was that? Who was it? £100! It's definitely not Zilla. Ben, if you've just given me £100, that's way too much, boss. The idea behind this, boss, is that everyone gives a little bit on an occasional basis, a few pounds here or there, and eventually it all adds up to £200. £100. I don't know what to say, boss. That's incredibly kind. Incredibly kind. Thank you very, very much. I mean it. Well, I don't know. I'm going to get a bit emotional at this rate, but thank you very much indeed for that. Right, anyway, I suppose, I don't know. Right, back to the plane, innit? Start the APU. I can't believe you've just given me £100. That's unacceptable. Right, start the APU. That's what we were doing. Bloody hell, Rohip. Jesus Christ. Take me with you, boss. Just have to prepare a small bag. Driving to LPPT in 5 minutes, 30 minutes. Somewhere. Roger, boss. We'll be here a little longer. Drive as fast as you possibly can. Oh yes, the exclamation mark donate link is a thing as well. Or it should be. Did that work? Yes, it is. Yes, that's what Streamlabs says. That's the same thing. Same thing. Right, we're starting the APU. We're going to check that the window is closed. I mean, obviously the window is closed because I haven't opened it. We'll check the ECAM. We'll check the parking brake set. It is. We've got a parking brake. E-message. Simon! What's the message?
Not Topzilla Kiappa.
You two are insane! Absolutely insane! Thank you, boss. So we're like 10% of the way there, and it's only been up there for like 35 minutes. Bless you both. You're lovely, lovely, lovely people. Thank you very much indeed. I do as well. I'm very excited about having a 3080 Ti. Very excited about that. Gosh, what am I supposed to do now? Check the ND, check the PFD, check the window, check the EFD, set the blah, 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 blah. Oxygen. We can check the oxygen. Should we check the oxygen? There's the blooming oxygen on Airbus. I'll be under here, won't it? Oh, listen to that. You heard that? That's a new one on me. Yes. Loads of oxygen. Awesome. Takeoff briefing. Well, we could have a quick look at the chart if you like, and then I'll give you a quick takeoff briefing. I won't go mad with it. But yeah, the Navigraph chart implementation in this is the best that I've seen. I bet I'm going to have to log in again, aren't I? Yes, I am. I'll just do that quickly now. Navigraph.com/code. Sign in. Boss, you'll never look back. I hope not. I hope not. It is time. It is time. I've avoided it for a long, long time because, you know, this is still soldiering on quite nicely. But when the Fenix came out and I was having stutters, I was like, yeah, I've got to start doing something about this. You're airborne. Excellent, Sam. You're flying with us, right? You said you'd be about 20 minutes before us. 3080 Ti, before you decide, take a look at Gamers Nexus assessments of pound versus performance. Oh, okay. I will do that. I will also seek your advice. There's a hardware channel that I set up in the Discord specifically, really, because I want advice on what I'm doing when it does come to buying a new PC. So yeah, all input gratefully received over there. Right, so our departure, what did I say it was? It's going to be the Gansu 6 November/5 November. Probably going to be okay, isn't it? Everyone tell me it's going to be okay. There it is. So we can star that for now, and then we can come back to it easily. And here it is. And one of the... Ben, you're going to bloody love this. I don't know if you've discovered this already, but it's not got a highlighter, but it has got a pen. So you'll be able to not only highlight your flight plan, but also draw over your departure chart. So, and I'm going to do it this time. I won't keep doing it because, you know, we've all got lives to lead. But so we're going to take off. We're going to climb to 2,000 feet. You see, 2,000 feet there. And we're going to make a right turn once we get to 2,000 feet. We're going to make a right turn to PT416. At which point we need to be at or above 3,000 feet. Then we're going to continue on a heading of 176, 11.2 nautical miles, to Mona, at which point we want to be at or above flight level 60. Then we make a right turn to heading 227, and we come down here all the way to Gansu. And you see, without that pen, you wouldn't have had a clue what I was talking about, would you? Highlighted some mountains today and wrote, don't fly there. Brilliant. Lisbon gives me Gran Canaria landing memories. Did you fly here from Gran Canaria, you mean? Or are there similarities? I don't think I've ever flown to Gran Canaria, actually. So yeah, anyway, it's really cool. It's really cool. For briefings. Could have been made for Ben, really, let's be honest. You've left a smidge to the left. You live a smidge to the left of Mona, do you? Oh, we'll have to have a good look for your house. Missed opportunity. Trolls, hello, boss. Welcome. Nice to see you. So that's our SID. While we're here, we may as well get up our ground charts as well. So we'll take the... what will we take? Airport. And we'll take parking stands. And there we have all three charts that we've started, and we can flick between them really easily. I'm still very much set in my ways and looking at Navigraph charts on the other screen, but I'm going to try and get better at using this because there is really no reason not to. So as you can see, our taxi is going to be dead easy. We're going to push back, and then we're going to hold at Alpha 5 and go in the sky. Is that enough of a takeoff briefing for you? I hope so. We're here, by the way, on 209. It's treating me well so far. It's treating me well so far, Charles. I've had to mess around with the performance settings a little bit. Slightly dodgy looking thing, that. What I've drawn? Oh, from Ben stream around 3 months ago. Okay. I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't there. One thing I have to give to Fenix is that compared to the Leonardo MD-82, the EFB is so much more intuitive and easy to work. Yeah, I don't have the MD-82, but it's the best damn EFB I've ever used. So kudos to Katie Pilot for that, who programmed it on her own, basically. We're going to get the APU bleed on now, and we're going to switch off external power, and we're going to turn the fuel pumps on. We'll also turn the beacon light on, possibly a little bit prematurely. But I think we are probably way past our pushback time anyway. Whatever, we'll make up an excuse when we get the ping message through. So boarding should have been completed. Fuel capacity, yeah, so we've burnt a bit because of the APU, but we've got our passengers on board and we've got our cargo loaded. So that's good. And let's just see if we've automatically got another load sheet. AOC menu, receive messages. We do, awesome. So this is the final load sheet, and compliance with EDN 01, zero fuel weight of 58.4. We're just going to check that against our init B page. So we're actually slightly lighter, but it's 100 kilograms, it doesn't matter. I've decided 154 plus 4 infants. So we'll accept that load sheet. Fuel in tanks 8416. So we've burnt a little bit of that, but not too much. And that's it. And we are 3 minutes prior to departure. So let's get the doors closed and do some checklists. You'd have done yeah, read drawings instantly, I know. Can we have a Filbert draws instead? Maybe one day, boss. Pick a chart and I'll draw whatever you like on it. Maybe on a longer flight. Coming from you as a mature adult, I feel much better knowing this. Yeah. We are at the cheap stands. Yes, we're EasyJet, boss. Have you got it? Have you got it, Tulls? I do need to dip in and out because, honestly, the sounds in this are just incredible. Listen to that APU whine. Oh, it's already closed our doors and got rid of the stairs for us, which is nice. Ah, is it as stuttery as I think it is? I think it might be really stuttering to you. Bkakpa, hello! Hope all is well. How did you get default camera, cockpit camera, i.e. press F to reset to be able to show screens? I can set wing views, but default cockpit can only see MCP. So you scroll to where you want and you press Control Alt and then the number key of your choice. You're buying it, but you don't have time this weekend or the next either. But then I'll buy it once they've also worked out any launch issues. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, come on. I'm going to take you for a walk through the plane. Because this is one of the... Well, no, it's not one of. This is the most detailed cabin we've ever had in MSFS. Sometimes my camera moves more quickly, sometimes it moves more slowly. I don't know why. We're on a bit of a go slow today, I think. But you can see we've got the no smoking signs on. We don't yet have the seatbelt signs on. In fact, I won't take you all the way through from here. I have a couple of presets, so we'll start from there. Seatbelts on, no smoking signs to auto. So if we start from here, you should now see... Oh, there's another easy. Who's that? Anyone we know. You can see now that the fasten seatbelt signs are on. And just look at the detail on these things. Out of interest, is it quite stuttery for me? No, it's not. It's not stuttery for me at all. But it is very stuttery in the stream because it is very performance heavy. Hence the donation goal for a new PC. I think has it smoothed out a bit just there? I don't know. I think what I see in the OBS is probably what you're seeing, but I'm never sure if it's even worse than that on stream. Seeing all the stutter, thought for sure it was Flightzilla rig. You've just taken off, right? Cool. Have a good flight. I can't get through the curtain. I don't know why that is. Don't know why that is. Anyway, we'll be back in the cabin during the flight to have a listen because yeah, sounds are awesome. So let's shut the cockpit door and let's lock it. Why is it not locking? Does that not work? Don't know. Where's Morris? Oh, he's just woken up, is he? Morris, Alex is saying hello to you. Maybe not cleaning there, eh? Doesn't work, right? Boss fuel pumps go on whenever fueling is done in the Airbus. I know. Chug City down, Stutter City. Yeah, there are no visible passengers, unfortunately. He's embarrassed now. Right, we'll set our local pressure. Right, so let's have a quick look at the checklist then. which I definitely had loaded before the stream, and I'm not just trying to find now. Here we are. Airbus checklist. So before start checklist, cockpit prep completed, gear pins and covers removed, signs out on an auto, ADs are set to nav, fuel quantity 8,390 kilograms, fuel's balanced, takeoff data. We have set in the perf page. So what we're going to do is, I was just going to go and set the speed to V2, but of course we don't do that. What we will do though is set our cruising altitude, no ATC online, and even if there was, I don't believe there are any restrictions on this departure. Just check. No, there are not. So we'll go straight up to flight level 350. Yes, thanks Alex. Yeah, those are my PC specs. So Barra ref is set to 1015 on both sides and on the standby. Windows and doors are closed. Hey Wiseman Meow, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. We'll turn the beacon on. This is below the line now, by the way. Oh, I already did. Good for me. Mobile phone is on. Thrust levers should be at idle. We'll just check those. Yep, thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is set. So what we can do now, because unfortunately toolbar pushback is not currently working properly with this plane, we've all been advised not to try and use it, particularly on stream, so I haven't tried to use it. But we can go to the ground services and use the built-in one. So we can get rid of the GPU, we can get rid of the PCA, we can get rid of the chocks and cones, and we can connect the tug. Is it blurry as well as being stuttery? Hello Martin, welcome. How are you? So here we have our beacon, as you can see, flashing away. And let's just admire the 3D scan of the aircraft. The textures, these are only 4K textures, they do 8K textures as well. I have opted to stick with 4K because I'm running on a potato, it's becoming more and more apparent. Look though, look at the detail, look at the reflection and the little imperfections in the paint, little scratches. I have not found a single dodgy, blurry texture anywhere on the plane. It's all crisp as. Could perhaps do with being a little more grubby, but even that, look, underneath we've got some streaks of dirt and things like that. Just incredible. It's not blurry, just stuttery for you. Okay, good, just stuttery. Hopefully once we're in the air it'll smooth out a bit. I think it will. Only 4K. I know, Jenny. I know saying that makes me sound like a boomer, but we are where we are. Right, let's go and set some. So we've got 2000 on the transponder. We'll turn that on. But leave it set to auto. Leave it on standby for now. And we'll tune Unicom on 122.8. I thought I was already on it, to be honest. Last plane I flew, it was pre-tuned, but not this one. That has worked. Let's have a quick look at Volanta though, because I want to know who that is. So to my left is Mangalays, who we don't know, but we have Will, who is flying a TAP, who should be... Where are you parked, boss? Somewhere over there. Ah, you're parked on this remote stand. You parked on a Ryanair oh, my immersion, boss. Is that you? No, that's not you. That's you. That's okay. You're pushing back. Sorry, boss. Casting aspersions again. Internet boomer for sure. Welcome to the club. Well, la-di-da, you haven't found a blurry anyway. Keep looking. Left auto, went to source. All okay except the stutter. Okay, good. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about the stutter, I don't think. There is probably more scope for turning my settings down and making my sim look a bit worse, but I haven't had time really to do that. Right, so we're going to push back. I am going to look at my charts in the separate window because it's just easier than flicking. Oh, I don't know. No, let's try and get into the habit. Charts. Right, so what are we pushing back onto? Zulu 2. Lisbon traffic. Alpine 43 Bravo Yankee pushing back stand 209 onto Zulu 2. Back to this one. Yeah, that's totally doable, isn't it? And we'll press start. We'll release the parking brakes. And we'll get engine 1 started, because apparently that's what EasyJet 2 do, because they use it for single engine taxi. Yeah, see, I've been doing learning. I chose to hold Alex and Flightzilla entirely responsible to my lack of intelligence, I mean problems. Okay, so we want to go nose right, and I think that's the right button. No! Left! 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 Ah! Alright, let's just go straight back. Let's just go straight back. Let's just avoid the grass, right? We're down to just avoiding the grass now. Okay, remember, it's the tail that it can... Right, stop. Just stop. 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 I'm going to put my brakes on. Stop. I have had a lot of trouble with pushbacks before. Stop. Go away. Go away. Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh my god. I can't taxi there, sir. Why is it all greyed out? Oh, there we are. There we are. He's stopped, right? No, he's coming back for more. Stop. Yeah, the built-in pushback is buggy for me. I can't say for sure it's buggy for everyone else, but I have had multiple problems with it. Oh, it's like he won't give up. He won't give up. Tug unavailable. Good. Right, let's just pretend everything's fine. We've carefully monitored our engine 1 start, and we're going to start engine 2 now. See, it even happens to your beloved SkyGod. It does. It does. Please, I think he is done now. I hope he's done. Truck driver on LSD gets arrested in Portugal after fleeing the US earlier that day. Did you have this as well, Simon? No, he's coming back for more. No!
Traffic at Portugal 16805, pushing back to stand TT5 Lisbon.
No, go away! Go away! You saw the kappa right, Ben. Mind you, I tell you what, boss, £100. £100, you can call yourself whatever you like, boss. Late lunch here in Portugal. Yeah, I think he's gone away. I think that's it. I hope to God we're done with him now. Anyway, we have got 2 good engine starts. Yes, that's just available. So engine mode selector can go back to normal. APU bleed can come off. APU can come off. And we'll do our after start flows and checklists. So anti-ice we don't need. ECAM status has been checked. Pitch trim we will set. So we want it down 1 unit. And if we go onto the flight controls page, we should be able to see that. So that's up 0.1, that's down 0.1. That's down 0.1. And we can do our flight controls check while we're here. So full up, full down, neutral, full left. It's the blooming bin men. Every time I stream, the bin men come round. Sorry, it's too hot to shut the window. Gary C3112, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Full left, full right, neutral. Tiago, thank you for the follow as well. I know your name. Do I know you from YouTube? I know you from somewhere. Or maybe I know you from Ben's stream. I'm not sure anyway. Wherever you've come from, welcome. Right, we're going to turn the taxi light on now. We've got a dark overhead except for the green available light on the APU. So that's all good. And we'll set our flaps to 1+F. Hello? Don't tell me. Has it lost my flap binding with the reinstall? I think it has. Bear with. My throttle, I mean, that was the first thing I just did when I found my flaps weren't working. Oh, you do it in the MCDU, don't you? Yes, from YouTube, excellent. Nice to have you here. Config. Here we go again. Ben, look away. This might be traumatic for you. Don't want to do thrust levers because I think they're still fine. We'll soon see, won't we? But they're certainly moving. Side stick and rudder's fine. Flaps, calibrate. Okay. Flaps up. Set. Flaps 1. Set. Flaps 2. Set. And flaps 3. Set. And flaps full. Set. Okay, store calibration. All around the other faces, yeah. Right, flaps 1. There we go. Flaps 1 set. It's probably all going to be fine. Pitch trim, blah, 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 blah. We're done. Can we taxi the plane now? I think we can. Right. Let's see. Where are we going? I don't know why I assumed all of this would be stored. Lisbon traffic, Alpine 43 Bravo Yankee, taxiing to holding point, Mike 3, runway 02, via Zulu 2, Zulu 3, and Mike 4. Something like that anyway. Here we go. Your viewers are hostile today, Feether. Charles, yeah, that is too soon. Yeah, who would be in a hurry? Oh, who would be in a hurry to leave Lisbon? It's beautiful. And if we're lucky, we might get to spot Will as we taxi out, which would be a treat. No, he's a bit behind. Have you ever been to Funchal, Stuart?
Traffic, Portugal 1685, taxiing holding points from Madeira to Mike 3, Mike 4, November 2.
Oh, Will sounds so professional on Unicom. It's a pity. It's a pity when he's actually controlling that he doesn't display the same professionalism, really. Yeah, Ben's had it far worse than me. Kappa. It's a shame there's no Lewis properly. Receiving a 5x5, Alpine 43 Bravo Yankee.
Thank you.
That was a very polite way of saying what? I think. Right, strobe can come on. Runway turn-off lights can come on. Landing lights can come on because we're going to pretend we've been cleared for takeoff. Lisbon traffic, Alpine 43 Bravo Yankee, line up and take off. Runway 2, Gansu 6 November departure. Which is not really what we're doing, but it's close. Oh, let's test our takeoff config. Here we are. Yes, normal. Right, let's go. And TCAS can go to TARA. And weather radar, we'll pretend like it works, can come to system 1. Predictive wind shear warning does not yet work. Hang it out the window. Women suffer. The frames are okay, just about, for me. I'm getting a few stutters. I need to do some more reading on how to improve performance, but compared with what I had yesterday, they are much, much, much better. This is totally flyable now, whereas yesterday it just wasn't. And the reason for that was that I had my displays set to performance, not performance, the opposite of performance, pretty graphics or whatever it's called. And I had 8K liveries, which I really didn't need. 50%. Man Flex 62 SRS runway, auto thrust blue. And I'm going to shut up and let you listen to the engines.
Lisbon traffic, oi oi, Portugal 1685 lining up from a, actually 03, Lisbon.
V1, rotate. I had thought Air Portugal pilots were better than that. Positive rate, gear up. And should we do a bit of hand flying? No, let's put it on autopilot so you can see the POG views. Because we have photogrammetry for Lisbon since the Spain and Portugal World Update. And this is one of the world's great departures. The arrival to 0, 2 or 3 is even better. Roger, boss. Autopilot below 400. Correct. At least you can enjoy the sounds, exactly. Right. Thrust levers to climb. Flaps up. We can disarm the ground spoilers. We can turn off our nose light and our runway turn off lights. And we can have another look outside. And we can try and get some screenshots. Vasco da Gama Bridge. Yes, I remember it well. I remember it well. And we're going to be at your house near Moneur, you said, didn't you? Moneur, or whatever it is. Yeah, this is more or less the same. So you live just the other side of the water, right? Isn't this cool? Isn't this cool? A study level, high quality Airbus in the sim that sounds amazing. Lisbon as it looks in the real world. It's just so POG. Listen to the engines from the cabin as well. Look at that. What's the S word? I've forgotten what I said with the S word. Oh, I did study. Yeah, I did. Yeah, there we are. I've said it. There you are. You can tell everyone. You can tell everyone. Philbert Flies says this is a study level aircraft. And we'll set standard passing the transition altitude.
Lisbon traffic at Portugal 1685 departure
twice.
03, the Gansu 6 November, Lisbon.
And this one as well. Do we have a standby altimeter? Yes, we do. And compared with the plane I was flying this morning, this one is so much more modern. We had proper old school instruments that you actually had to, you know, gyro. We had a gyro-based standby artificial horizon, or HSI, or whatever you want to call it. And it wobbled around, and it was cool. And this doesn't have that. KB! Gosh, it's been a while since I've seen you. How are you? Very good, Martin. I did not. Right. This is where we spot Stewie's house, which is going to be, well, somewhere down below. We don't know where exactly, but we'll do our best to get it in frame. I believe. I have no idea, actually, right here. No idea at all. Yeah, we're all waving to Stu. To the right, okay. Are you on this little jutty outy bit? I'm good, yeah, it was a while since I was in your stream. It was. I'm glad you're well, boss. Has your performance improved? Because your performance, is it less stuttery, is what I want to ask. Is it less stuttery now? Because it is for me. Jutty outy bit, aka Peninsula. Oh, he comes in here. He's full of advice today, isn't he? Eh? My goodness me. Remember when Charles used to come along and say it's nice to see you and used to have a bit of a chat? No. Now it's all linguistic and flying advice. Now you can see it's good. I'm glad we were able to find you. Yeah, certainly the performance seems to be a lot worse on the ground. Now, I don't know if it's to do with airport complexity. I've got a feeling it isn't, because even on final, I had pretty good performance into Madrid, and then the stutter started once I touched down. So, bit of a mystery to me. But yeah, it's as you saw. No, as you didn't see. What you didn't see is that it's much better for me than it is for you. Which reminds me, I do need a new PC, and if you want to donate to it, then you can either follow the bit.ly link, which will take you directly to the tipping page that's written in the bottom right, or you can click the link which Thingy's going to be putting in the chat shortly, Stream Elements. My command's not working. Maybe my commands aren't working. The lagoon below, I go there in summer. Oh, nice. Those are your beaches. That looks spectacular. There's nothing as exciting as a capital city on the coast, I don't think. Thank you, Will. Oh, I love it. I love it. Lately, our team and me, have been working to open a virtual air traffic control centre in VATSIM for our own country. Oh, cool. Now, Kami, you'll have to forgive me, but I can't remember which country you're from. Harry! Harry! 1,000 blimmin' bits, boss!
As major cities on the coast, boss. Get back to Aus and NZ Kappa.
Have you been extorting money again, boss? I saw you being very jealous it's not generous, not jealous, very generous on Ben's stream, now on my stream, even though I told you, you don't need to buy my love, even though other people do. I do worry sometimes. Anyway, thank you, boss, that's very, very kind of you. In the summer, I'm in the water and watching planes arrive on 03. Oh, what a life. What's that? Harry said something. Oh, yeah, that was in new. What did you say? Oh, yeah, you have loads of major cities on the water, don't you? Yeah, this is true. This is true. Right, what I want to do is get a non-wing view over to the right here. But listen to the sounds as we move forward. The engine sounds get quieter. Oh, we should turn our seatbelt signs off once we've done this. But firstly, views are more important. Views first, passenger comfort second. Yeah, we should have this one, right? We'll put this on 9. Alright, back to the cockpit. Seatbelts can come off, landing lights can come off. And retract. There we go. 25,000 feet. Beautiful weather. Very honest to God. I'm in a mood because I had to clean and miss the beginning of your stream, boss. Oh, right, that's fair enough. I can understand that. Yeah, I'm... Yeah, actually, you can see the edge of my table. I've been at this all day. I'm just going to open the door a little bit to hide some of the mess. Right, where was I at? Rub it in, but on a more serious note, that does sound wonderful, doesn't it? Lithuania, that's right! That's right. Do you know Tridwi Wen? He's in Latvia. He's part of the VAC there. You two should talk, because maybe you could have a combined Lithuania-Latvia VAC. Maybe, I don't know. I love the head shake type animation in the cockpit of the feet. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Oh, yeah, we could do with an engine view as well. We could do with that. Was just about to say all of our major cities are along the coast, but then I remembered Canberra, the capital isn't. So yeah, all of our major cities are along the coast because no one cares about Canberra. Parents are coming to visit, I've had so no choice, yeah. Yeah, it's a nightmare when people come round, isn't it? Before the pandemic, hang on, what buttons have I still got? I've got nothing really. 7. Oh, have I not done a 3 yet? Wait, so we've got 7 here. We've got 9 there. Oh, I've overwritten the wing view. That's what I've done. What a noob. Husky boy! I've never had anything like this in my life.
Get rid of these stutters.
And oh, bless you. Thank you so much. £250 towards our £2,000 target. It's an eighth of the way there already. That is phenomenal. That huge sums of money are all donating as well. I honestly didn't expect this level of response. It's I don't know. It's very humbling. So thank you all very much. If you want to get a good engine view, sit in row 6. All right. I've forgotten already. What are we doing? All 3. Yeah, we'll do all 3. Okay. Row 6 it is. Sorry, I should probably come to the aisle before I walk around for the sake of your immersion. So this is row 12. Oh, hello. Hello, views. We'll go this way. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, there's a good engine noise here as well. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Oh, there it is. There. Oh, hang on. This is an MSFS thing. Sometimes when you right-click and drag, it resets and you have to go all the way around again. This is a relatively recent feature they've introduced. I don't know why. Ah! I want to turn my head slightly more than it wants me to. That's going to have to do, I think. Although I'm tempted to see what row 5 looks like. It'd be nice to actually see the interior of the engine, wouldn't it? The blades and that. No, it's a bit too far. Let's go for row 5. This is so painful. God damn it, a so boat. Right, that's probably as good as we can get. Save it, that's probably a good idea, Will. Probably a good idea. There we are, that was as far as I could get. 3, there we go. 7, wing. 9, unobstructed pogness out the window. 3, 9, oh that's quite nice, going between 3 and 9. Yes, lovely. Happy with those. Happy with those. Much slower to climb than I'm used to in the Neo. But I guess that's prototypical probably. Right, sorry, I've missed more chat while I've been messing around. Parent, right, yes, okay. If you want to get it, yeah, we've done that in row 6. Thank you for that tip. And maybe a Club Filbert wedding. What? Who's getting married? What have I missed? What was this in response to? Monkey flu? Monkeypox, you mean? What we? I feel like not all the chat is coming up on Restream because I have absolutely no idea what's going on anymore. Let me look at the actual Twitch chat. Dear, oh dear. William, hello! Yeah, it's not all coming up, I don't think. Right, no, I don't know what's going on. Martin, tell me more about the Club Filbert wedding, please. Go to wing view 3 now. Now you've set it. Oh, right, so it resets the rotation. Thank you, didn't know that. Moin moin Marcus, willkommen. Willkommen bei Filbert Flies. My impression is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. I'm having a few performance issues with it. I've had some issues with the ground services, and there are some things that they still need to work on, like the fonts in the cockpit. But by and large, it's just amazing. It looks amazing, it sounds amazing, it feels amazing to hand fly. I think it's the most full-featured Airbus simulation we've had. I would be interested, because I haven't flown the FS Labs for a while, but I would be interested to hear if FS Labs users agree with me. I know Simon prefers the FS Labs as it is now. But in terms of features, I think it beats it. I think. Anyway, it's fun. I love it. I really do. 50 quid. Buy it, boss. You said before the pandemic, I made a joke about monkeypox. Forgot the name. Oh, no. No, this was before. No, this was before the first pandemic, boss. That increases the urgency for a new PC. Yeah, exactly. Why does the showcase camera have collisions? I can't enter terminal interiors. I don't know. That's a new thing. That's a new thing with either Sim Update 9 or the patch to Sim Update 9. I can't remember which. But yeah, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Maurice Will says hello. Oh. Right. Are you going to be a bit friendly? Need to show people your face? No. No, he's a bit camera shy. It's true when I try and take photos of him as well. He doesn't like looking directly at cameras. Hello, Emma Scared. How are you today? I'm very well, thank you. You were talking about A320 and Kami about out of Latvia, that they should meet up and stuff, since we jumped to conclusion a lot about Philbert weddings. I thought this would have a chance. Those days are behind me. Those days are behind me, Martin. Hello, Nikki. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? 50 quid compared to the cost of the FS Labs. This wins hands down, but the FS Labs is a very mature plane now. The Fenix feels more real to fly. Yes, I agree. I agree. I'm trying to think what the FS Labs can do that this one can't. And I can't think of anything, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything. There probably is. There probably is. No, I still want a Club Filbert wedding, boss, but jumping to conclusions about Club Filbert weddings is what's behind me. FS Labs doesn't have working breakers. That's true. That's true. No, Triduan and Kami are both children, for a start. They are not an item. I just thought, and in fact it was a very good idea, because Kami told me that it had already happened, that Latvia and Lithuania should get together and help with the setting up of the new Lithuanian VAC. That's all. And then Martin jumped to the ridiculous conclusion about a Club Filbert wedding. Dear, oh dear. Live stream P3D uninstall as soon as we have a long hauler, boss. As soon as we have a long hauler. Yeah, sorry, teenager, but you know. Not at the marriage stage of life, put it that way. Just posted something in general. Dread to think. Oh yes, thank you for explaining what he was talking about in terms of inaugural flight on the network, etc. On the ground, and this is happening. Not sure if I did. This is Captain Chris. No, that's exactly what I had the other day as well. What have you posted? Let's have a little look.
Visit the cars I loaded in. Perhaps we'll start the engine and then you don't really get out of it. The program is on the correct.
Turn it down so I don't hear my voice. Okay. Why don't you want to hear your voice, boss? It's a lovely voice. Is this something I should be sharing on the stream or not? There's a large bang during the middle of that video. Is there? Can do, alright. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, let's have a look at this video that Ben has shared and find out together. Display capture. Here we go. Two minutes in is when it gets. Is this your current test flight that you're doing, boss? Alright, we're 1 minute in. Ooh. I notice your level off arrow moving around quite rapidly on the left here. Oh, this was MT320's flight this morning. Oh, okay. Very aggressive at keeping the speed control. Maybe, yeah. Is that, I didn't twig, is that what was going on when the descent rate was changing erratically? And sorry, I missed some more chat, didn't I? You're going to get some rest now, got a night shift tonight. Me too, generic pilot, that's no excuse. No, fair enough, sleep well, boss. To me, it feels like the auto thrust is a bit better simulated than the FS Labs, and just in general, the flight model feels a bit more realistic to me. But maybe unfair as I've flown it a lot more. And yeah, just a lot less buggy. Sukhoi! Freddy! Haven't seen you for yonks. Thank you, boss, very much indeed for the 4 months of sub. I guess this is the new era of flight simulation that I understand. Oh, hang on. It's a longer message than I have. I guess this is the new era of flight sim then. I understand wanting to... Oh, hello. Oh, this is very spicy, Ben. Let me watch this and then I will read the message. And I also need to try and get text-to-speech working for the resubs. I don't know why it isn't. I'm going to do that next. Blimey! Yes, that's... Ooh, Yes, that doesn't look comfortable, does it? That doesn't look comfortable. Oh my. Yeah, I can't say I've had that myself. But yeah, that's not good. Must be said, that's not good. The framing. The framing? The framing? Right, what did Freddie say? I get it right. I guess this is the new era of flight sim then. I understand wanting to hold off the long haulers. Uninstalled P3D yesterday myself, so at least my sleep schedule would thank me. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Watch it over. Yeah, I see exactly what you mean now, Charles. I thought you were talking about my flight, but yes. Did you know that the FSL A321 and other models have toilet sounds? No, I didn't. I didn't know that, no. Yeah, that was very roller coastery. This is all just open descent. Oh my god. Yeah, that needs a little work, doesn't it? That needs a little work. Interesting. Interesting. Haven't had anything like that myself, but I've only done 2 flights. And you know, Matt flies these things for real, so it's not like it's not user error, is it? Let's be honest. I don't really understand the point in uninstalling P3D if you have enough space for it. If not, I'd probably also have MS. No, the only point in uninstalling P3D, really, Simon, is to trigger you and Ben. That's the only reason. But no, I'm not there yet. What I meant by framing was, framing is a persuasion technique in communication in which words and images are chosen in such a way that implicitly highlights a number of aspects of what is being described. These highlighted aspects help to propagate a certain reading of the described or an opinion about it. Oh, okay. In relation to what? What did I say that was framed interestingly? I assumed you were talking about the view of the video on the screen, and I was like, it's full screen. How can it be framed badly? No. Not had anything too mad myself. I have only tried 1 flight though. Should be 3. Yes. Yeah. I wasn't in a good way yesterday. You know, I got it. So I got a pre-release copy, for those of you who don't know, at 11 AM yesterday. 1000 Zulu. I had to leave for a flying lesson a quarter of an hour later. So I downloaded it and installed it and then went and had my flying lesson. I then came home at about 2:30. I thought, right, let's do a flight before I have to go to work at 5. And so I was a bit shattered anyway, and I hadn't tuned my performance settings at all. And everything went wrong. And I was like, oh, it's not working well. But a couple of little tweaks, and now I'm absolutely loving it. No, I don't get triggered anymore. Good. Have some great planes now in MSFS. Just got a bit triggered when the flyby I was still deleting whole flight plans and people were rating over the FS Labs. That's fair enough, boss. That's fair enough. That's just bonkers though, isn't it? Oh, I see. And you said something along the lines of, and it was Martin who jumped to conclusions, but you did it for no. Right. Okay. Let's just think back. What happened there? Oh yeah, that's right. You were flirting outrageously in the chat, and I made a joke about a Club Filbert wedding. Kami was purely talking about setting up a VAC. Very different. I jumped this far to conclusions. You, way out over there, boss. Way out over there. Yeah, Prime Minister with school example. A little pointless to get the pre-release the same day as the actual release. Well, Tulls, I mean, I'm not one to complain. I'm very appreciative of the free playing. But yeah, it's just unfortunate because I did miss the chance to stream it before it was released. But you know, it's a free plane, and it helped them because they got to iron out a couple more bugs while we installed it. They got to sort of do a dry run of their shop front and that sort of thing. I don't begrudge them their pre-release schedule, to be honest. I think it was fair enough. It's definitely come down a lot, Kami. I bought the $9 million version, but I got a $9 million discount voucher, which was very nice of them. Right, I think I'm off to Tesco. Enjoy the stream and I might catch you before you leave. Okay, boss, enjoy Tesco. See you soon, and I if I don't see you before, I hope your stream goes better at 6 o'clock than this morning as well. I'm sure it will. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm missing from P3D is the 787, and even then I had a weird bug where the sim could only run for 8 hours max, even after a reinstall. Yeah, P3D has always been buggy as hell. Right, we've got a message. We've got lots of messages that I haven't really been paying attention to. They're going to want me to account for the no ADC required. Okay, good. Why are they telling me so many times that I don't need to send an ADC? This is the delay. This is the delay thing. Earlier I thought they were just pestering me for delay codes, but now I think it's a bug. Probably shouldn't have quite this many of the same message. And unfortunately we're not going to get rid of the alert on the eCam without opening every single one of them. But I can't be bothered to open every single one of them, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to live with it. Oof, and you pretend you don't have money for a new PC. I don't have money for a new PC and to learn to fly. That's the issue. And I want to learn to fly. My internet isn't playing ball, going for Sunday morning instead. Oh, boss, it's just non-stop for you today, isn't it? Going for Sunday morning instead. Excellent. Well, I shall try and join you for it. I jumped this far to conclusions. You way out over there. I jumped this far to conclusions. Yeah. You. I stand by it. That's physical framing. I mean, there's a lot of framing going on there. And all of it 100% justified, boss. Because I'm spitting nothing but facts. I jumped this far to conclusions. You way out over there. I jumped this far to... dearie me. Sorry about the noise. There's another dust cart collecting the rubbish and the kids are coming home from school. Not mine. Kids in general. They're not coming here. It's fine. Yeah, every flight I've had that spam thing, but I'm just pleased that I don't have to account for a delay this time. I fixed CPDLC on FS Labs and now I love it, and the sound of message received is just OMG. I haven't tried the CPDLC on this yet. I probably will at some point, but I quite like talking to ATC. I'm not that much of a fan of CPDLC. Amateur day-to-day with the pushback driver and whoever sends those messages. Yeah, it must be a work experience person, I think. Oh, the 9 million. No, but I didn't spend the 9 million. I got a discount code for a discount of $9,999,999. No. $9,999,000, 909. No. Christ, why can't I speak? I should be able to read that number because I speak English. £9,999,999.99. There we are. Done it. What's confusing you, Simon? Whatevs, Martin. Whatevs. Last meeting done. Oh, I see. I see. Binning off work for this week. Good for you, Alex. Good for you. It's alright for some, isn't it? Alright for some. I am working tonight from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I am not streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming on Sunday afternoon at 1200 Zulu, I think, and I'm back in the PMDG 737. Unless people are keener to see this, I'm going to have to put it to the Club Filbert Emerald and Gold members because they decide where I fly. So I'll have another quick vote there. By the way, this is what happens if you subscribe. You get lots of perks, more perks than your average Twitch channel, I think. So those are the options open to you. You can see in the about boxes down below all the details of the different tiers, if that's something you're interested in. Or as we said earlier, if you the best way to support the channel is to make a donation via Streamlabs using this link, and then your money will go into the pot for a new PC, which has been so generously funded already by Simon and Ben and Oski Boy. You'll take a 146 stream over another 737. Yeah, but the 146 lost the vote. This is my one concession to democracy is the Club Filbert Gold votes for the streams. I can't lose that, boss. I can't lose that. But yeah, a 146 stream should happen soon, I think. Also, we need to fly out of Schiphol. Martin, marks out of 10 for that pronunciation, please. To check out Newbrix's modifications that he's done for it, which I really, really want to see. What was I coming on here for? Don't know. No, I wanted to go to Stream Elements and sort out the text-to-speech for the resubs. Does Southwest fly only 737? I think so. 11 out of 10 from Malotsu, 9 out of 10 from Martin. Thank you. Right, I'll take that. I won't push my luck by trying it again. Oh yes, that's right. I was going to go to my alerts. Oh, what else do they fly, Charles? What else do they fly? Clearview V2. Here we are. Subscriber alert. Settings. Text-to-speech settings. Enable text-to-speech. Save. All right, let's try redoing that then. Don't tell me I've actually managed to do something correct. Activity feed. Justice for Freddy, hopefully. No, it hasn't done it. Why hasn't it done it? Enable text-to-speech. Let's enable announce action. Text-to-speech activation delay, 0. Minimum amount to trigger text-to-speech, 0. Oh yes, they fly a mixture of 737s, but I'm pretty sure only 737s. Subscriber alert, purchase alert, raid alert. Let's just try it once more. Anyone know why Stream Elements is doing? Yeah, exactly. Does anyone know? Anyone know what that's about? Maybe they're like global settings, animation, blah blah blah. Top text, new subscriber. Oh wait, maybe it's a variation because it's a resub. Yes, it is. Hang on, we're getting somewhere. Resubscriber. Enable text to speech. Save variation. Let's try it again. I haven't muted it, no. Oh, no. Shouldn't be this hard. Save. What else is there? Subscriber gift when variation is gift. Settings. We'll enable text to speech on that. Let's just enable text to speech on everything. Community gifts. When total gifts number is at least 1, enable text to speech. Save. Save. Right, one more time for luck. If it doesn't work this time, I don't know what's wrong with it.
Sukhoi_35 just subscribed. I
It
guess
works.
This is the new era of flight sim then. I understand wanting to hold off for the long haulers. Uninstalled P3D yesterday myself, so at least my sleep schedule should thank me. Smile.
There we are. Justice has been served. And I don't think we want to announce the action though, do we? We'll just change that. Is it loud enough? Because it was too loud and I turned it down, but you did mention earlier, Alex, that maybe it needs to come up a bit. Still quite quiet. Okay. Let's turn him up then. We'll try 65%. That's 15% more. Gosh, I've just realised we haven't had any music. We should have some music as well, shouldn't we? Let me just sort this out first, then we'll put some music on. Right. Let's try a gift sub. Let's relive. Oh no, there's no text to. Oh no, he did do a message. Did he do a message? Don't know if it's going to say anything.
Menzies Finest gifted a tier 1 sub to Flightzilla. They have given 108 gift subs in the channel.
That's alright, isn't it? I think. Right. Which add-on do you use on P3D for camera movement? I use Chase Plane. Engine performance seems to be a bit off in this plane. Engine spooling up to 50% N1 to takeoff power in under a second, and I'm climbing out at 4,000 feet per minute in a relatively heavy aeroplane. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's not great. Do we have any in-flight games today? We could do. Hello, M6 Seb. Welcome. What do you fancy? Bit of City Mapper? A bit of Twirtle? Sorry, City Guesser. Twirtle. Or what else do we have? We have Marbles. We could play Marbles. Yeah. Any of those tickle your fancy? Bit of City Guess Estimate. City Guesstimate. Okay. Yeah. Why the hell not? Let's do that instead of music. Alex wants Marbs. Alright, we'll have a quick game of City Guesser. And a game of Marbles. We'll get City Guesser out of the way first because it's stressful. Oh, a lot of very popular Marbles, isn't it? I think we have time for both. We got... don't know. Yeah. What's your verdict on the beast of a Fenix? I really, really like it. I'm really impressed. It's not perfect. It's got a few things that need tweaking. As Simon mentions, engine performance, possibly fuel burn. We found earlier that fuel burn was way off even what their own sim brief profile says it should be. The font on the FCU. But overall, it's brilliant. It really is. It really is. Oh, it was an autocorrect guess. It was okay. Right. What do I? How do I do this? I do Firefox. City guesser.
Jokes aside, I love the conversations when we're jokingly fighting, boss. You are a good opponent and I hope you think the same way. Smile as a price these bits. I hope they help with the PC, because I don't know how they work.
Thank you, Martin, very much indeed. Very kind of you. Yes, indeed. And no, well, so they don't go into the total. The only way to donate to the PC fund is via bit.ly/Philbertflies or the donations link down below. But they will go towards my general well-being and my flying. That's what I'm spending pretty much all of my Twitch income on. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Tell you what, if we don't get a chance to do marbles on stream before the end of the flight, we'll do it on the ground. There we are. I think I'll have to, as long as I don't have to go to work. Got to go to work in an hour. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Right, private room. Might do louder flight today with Fiend. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I'd forgotten about louder. Yeah, I like it. Right, here is the link for those who want to play City Guesser. The usual rules apply. No Googling. And no saying the name of the place or clues in the chat. So the idea for those of you who haven't played before is that you see a video clip of a city. You then have to guess on a map where that clip was shot. And the closest pin gets the most points, and then the further away you are, the fewer points you get. Just realised that Madeira have named the airport after Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes! Yeah, they have. They have. Did I set TARA? Yeah, I did, because I sure as hell didn't set constraints. Let's have a bit of a wing view in the background for quietness' sake. So we have 9 people ready to play. I'm not feeling confident about this. We are, Martin. Nice short flights for the Fenix. I mean, there's the EasyJet hops from Luton, or definitely from Stansted, I think from Gatwick, I think maybe from Luton, but definitely Stansted to Edinburgh and Glasgow and back. They're all quite nice. Yeah, those are the only ones that spring to mind. I think they do have a statue of him, yeah. Can't remember how bad it is. Stansted to Birmingham in Lauda was a great flight, even though I got a bit of bad rep on Bem's stream because some people thought I was flying a Ryanair livery A320. God almighty, Simon, I'd have thought they'd know you better than that over there. Yeah, Edinburgh to Belfast. Hello, Luton Flyer. Welcome. We're just about to play City Guesser. If anyone else wants to join, there's the link. Got 10 people waiting. We'll just give it another 30 seconds or so in case anyone wants to join and is missing out. Did that work? No, I think it's already there, but I've turned it off or something. I don't know. I'll have a look, boss. I can do that quite easily now, actually, while we wait, I think. Chatbot commands. Oh, you've added new PC. Jolly good. Jolly good. Why would I have got rid of the donate command, though? Oh, it's because it's a default command, I think, but it's not working, is it? Weird. Exclamation mark tip should work. Whatevs. We'll come back to that. I don't have a Stream Deck, but back we're playing. We are Stewie. Come join us. Come join us. Are you here? I only see 10 here. It says there are 11 waiting. But yeah, let me know. Let me know when you're ready. Need Linky. Sorry. There you go. Your guy has paused for lunch. What guy? It blurs the map out after you've guessed, but it doesn't blur the map out while you're guessing. So, I mean, I'll show you if you want. We can use it. That's why I never bother with it. So I think we're just waiting for Stewie. Look Unicom? Oh. Pause for lunch. Easy 2556, pause for lunch. My God. I've never seen that before. No worries, let's go. I mean, I'm assuming that was you who was joining. Ooh. Oh. Why is it off screen? Center to screen. There we go. Show me something better, please. It looks very Nordic. It does, but it's very, very flat. And when I think of... yeah, I don't know. I think of hills. I mean, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure it is. The yellow road sign gives it away to you, Trolls. But not to me, and nor does that number plate. Where have I seen yellow road signs? Somewhere. This is going to be a wild stab in the dark sort of thing. Ah, Tassie, you might still be able to join. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's the link, boss. Oh Christ, 30 seconds. So yeah, it shows the map full here. I'm just going to turn off Firefox while I guess. I'm going to say it's like... could be here. And then once I've guessed, I can then show it again. And it says guess hidden until round ends. So it's not that useful, really. I don't know how far out I am. That's the other thing student teacher mode does. It mutes the sound alerts that tell you you're close or whatever. Oof. Oh, it was Iceland, was it? Gosh, did not think Iceland. It was... yeah, it was Eyrarbakki. That famous town on the south coast of Iceland. So, well done to Riga. Trolls, you didn't get it? Trolls, where did you put? There we have answered it. It's a Minecraft village. I just spotted the iron golem. How you didn't know it's Iceland? How did you know it's Iceland, boss? Oh, you didn't. Boss, unrelated to the game, did you see the letter from the VATSIM president about people flying without... I saw a clip of it. Yeah, I haven't read the whole thing. Oh, you're not in the game. Oh, okay, that'll explain it then. Right, next, come on, let's press on. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't notice a button because my monitor's effed up. Oh, that's annoying. Martin, bang on. Well done, boss. This is not easy. This is not easy, but I think I have a country at least. I think. Right. Let's have a guess. Yeah, so teacher mode, I still don't know whether I was close or not. Wrong city, wrong country, but close. Bad luck, boss. He said that controllers need to use .wallop more often and not try to teach people if they don't have the time, and that the .wallop is not necessarily for reporting people, since supervisors can also just give people guidance and advice. Wowee! Well done, everyone who guessed Auckland, which was a lot of people. Well done. Will, Martin, Mailotsu, M degree, me, and Mr. Riga. Oh, you're Mr. Riga. Sorry, I just realised what you were saying there. People who got it actually on the street? Martin, and can't see who that other person is, but well done, whoever got it there. I put it over there. A few people. Mailotsu, slightly closer than me. Yeah, well done. Well done. I'm guessing, Stewie, from what you said, you guessed Australia. Someone did. Stewie did, yeah. Caffel did as well. Someone guessed South America. Leroy and Sabers guessed. Oh, Sabers, I didn't know you were here. Welcome. Guessed Victoria. Not a bad guess, because there was a Victoria Street. I can see why you went with that. And then he said people need to know their planes more than just speeding. More than just speed, heading and altitude before going the network, and I don't know what my AP is doing is not an acceptable excuse for anything. It's true. They need to rename it from Wallop, as that really sends a certain signal. Yeah, that's true, actually. I don't know why they don't just make it .sup or something. Wherever that is, they seem to have very bad taste in music. Yeah. Oh, well, I really was spot on. Almost the same meter. Yeah. Well done, Martin. Enough flexing now, though, I feel. Neither city but nothing else. Still, that's pretty good going, isn't it? Yeah. Well, oh, and that was lucky then. You can tell who have played this game too much. For some reason, I can't press on the map. Oh, no. Will is the other person. Well done, Will. How did you get it so spot on? How about smash them upside the head? Sums up the educational nature of the command. Watch out for your top of descent. Yes, boss. Oh Christ, yeah, we're not far. 187 miles from our destination. We'll do one more round, then we'll see what's going on. In fact, I might have a look now. We're only about 80 miles. Yeah. I thought we had longer than we did. But anyway. Might have to make this the last round, then we'll set up for the arrival and come back. Don't have time for your stupid ass. Okay, I'm guessing this is somewhere in this country, but not that city. Right. So, Tom! Welcome! Thank you very much indeed for the resub at Tier 1.
Good luck landing in Madeira. I hope the performance improves on the Fenix, as it wasn't amazing last night.
Yeah, I would like it. I would like it to perform better as well. Right, what we're going to do is have a quick look through our arrival. Then we're going to set up for it. So, Madeira. We are expecting to do the Arnav Zulu runway 5. So arrival, and we're expecting the Lidro 1 Papa. Ooh, 67 miles, I'll take that. Stewie, well done. Kaffel, well done. Indeed, very good. We're going to look at the Arnav Zulu runway 5. It's RNPAR, okay. Is there there's a visual element as well, isn't there? Isn't there? Maybe not. Let's have a look at the actual chart rather than speculating. Oh no, it's all on there. So this is what it looks like for those of you who haven't seen this approach before. It takes you from Pilim, which is our transition point, down here. Shall I do some drawing? Ben's not here, so it feels less like there's less point, but I'll do it anyway. Our initial approach fix is Pilim. We need to be at 3,000 feet at a maximum of 230 knots. Then we're going to MA 530. Minimum height is 2,000 feet. Make a left turn to MA 528, and then fly heading 203 to Mike Alpha 526. After which we are going to continue around on this path here, and it does look like it's going to take us all the way around, but we'll fly visually towards the end because it's more fun. But it will be interesting to see how well the Fenix handles an approach like this, won't it? So yes, it's going to be good. Roger Boss 05, I think. Although we can, of course, also check the weather on the Fenix app. My flight and weather tab, arrival. So winds are 350 at 10 knots. Yeah, so definitely a little bit of a crosswind, but runway 5 is the one. Scattered 1,500 feet, broken 3,000. Temperature 22. Okay, slightly anxious about this, but we'll see how it goes. So we've already programmed that in. We've already got all that set up. And because we're near our top of descent now, I am going to set up our perf approach page. You've had a lot of parties in this, but we will go back to the city guesser. I'm glad. So QNH then. 1020. Temperature 22. Be really good if I could hold more than one piece of information in my head at once, wouldn't it? Winds, it's showing 016 degrees at 7, which is incorrect, so I don't know where it's got that from. It's 350 at 10. Transition level is fine, we'll leave it there. We're going to do a flaps full landing, and the minimums on this approach. I don't know what our RMP performance is. I really don't, I'm afraid. I'm going to say it's good, and I'm going to call it 520. If anyone in the chat knows better than I do, then I will adjust it, but that'll do us for now. We'll go back to the flight plan page then, and we're going to check our altitude constraints against the chart. And I am going to use my actual app to do this, just because it's a little quicker than chopping and changing. So, Lidro, we want to be, we have no constraints, till MA 534. At which point we want to be at or above 4,000 feet, which we will be. Pilim, we want to be at or above. Ooh, Pilim's not in there. We've got some additional waypoints. Oh, we're doing the Lidro. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong line. MA 536, MA 534, Pilim, correct. Clearance limit, initial approach fix. Then it has us at MA 530, 534, 250 knots at 9,100. We could click on each waypoint and check the constraints are in, but I'm going to trust it for now. Because we got City Guesser to play, you know, priorities, innit? And I will catch up with the chat. I just want to get this done because otherwise things are going to go horribly, horribly wrong. So really, the only hard constraint is that we want to be at 2,000 feet by MA522. So as long as it's got that one, yeah, there it is. That's all absolutely fine. God, I haven't done an RNAV on an Airbus for a very, very, very long time. And that's all looking very, very nice. So it looks like it's going to take us all the way in. Marvelous. So really, we can just do a managed descent then all the way down. We'll stop our descent at 2,000 initially. Right, I'll catch up in the chat. Then we'll catch up with the City Guesser. My geography knowledge is not good, nor is mine. It's on the arrival calculation too. Yeah, we haven't done that, have we? I don't know what you're referring to, but that has jogged my memory that we need to do that. We also need to have a quick look at the data page. Yeah, we know that the nav database is out of date, we know that. Position monitor. So FMGCs and GPS agree, as do the IRSs. They're all within 0.6, good enough, I think. Yes, so let's do our perf approach. So we're going to have 5.1 tons of fuel on board. We currently have 5.5 tons of fuel on board, so that's only 400 kilograms difference. But nonetheless, we should factor that in. I'm so in Boeing mode still. I don't remember how you do it. Dear oh dear oh dear. So fuel prediction will show us our gross weight, right? 63.9. We will have 0.4 tons of fuel less. Therefore our zero fuel weight on landing will be 58.1. But where do we tell the aircraft that? Must be in the perf approach page, no? It's not. Right, sorry. You can check ARMP performance on the perf page. Oh yes, you're right, you can. I don't remember where, but I do vaguely remember that. Which perf page? Oh, sorry, I've just realised what you were talking about, the RMP performance. I don't see it on the perf page. Isn't this awful? You try and do things properly. Makes you realise how many gaps there are in your knowledge. GPS position monitor. This should have it now. Yeah, I don't know. Should be able to see your nav perf in the MCDU data tab, the progress page. Oh, not the perf page, the progress page. Accuracy high. Okay, and how does that relate to RNP 0.1, etc.? 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. How do we ascertain that from this? All right. It shows fuel attempt. Yeah. 0.03. Brilliant. Thank you very, very much, Charles. Yes, that is below 0.1. Awesome. Good news. I bet we're right at our top of descent. So we're just going to start our descent now in a managed fashion, and then we can carry on faffing around. But yes, how do we tell it our landing weight? That's what I want to know now. And I used to know this, but I don't now. Don't know why. I'm on nights. I'm very tired. We'll just put it down to that. Fuel prediction button. Thank you. So we know we're going to have 5.1 tons of fuel on board. Oh, okay. We know that we currently have 5.4 tons of fuel on board, so we're going to be 0.3 less. You don't need to set the landing weight, but I was sure I did yesterday when Dylan was here. I'm sure he was saying that's something you need to do. It should tell you if you go below the required nav perf during the approach, and then you have to perform the go-around. Right, okay. Right, down and parked up, looking forward to the landing. Awesome. Yeah, me too, sort of. Also slightly terrified, but I'm sure it'll be fine. 0.3 from the gross weight on that ECAM. On the ECAM? Only for land. Ah, yes! Yes! Oh, I'm being a total idiot. Thank you. Yeah, getting muddled up. Yes, so this is the first time yesterday was the first time I'd ever calculated my arrival performance. So, we'll have a look at that now. We'll refresh the meter. It's going to be dry. We'll put in the landing weight. Thank you, everyone, particularly Captain Orange. Appreciate that. I used to be well good at flying Airbuses. So yes, so the gross weight then. This is the gross weight at the moment, right? 63.8, and we said we're going to have 0.3 less, didn't we? So yeah, 63.5 tons, we'll call it. We're doing a manual landing. We'll see what it tells us about low auto brake. I reckon, however, that we probably want maximum reverse for this, just in case. Auto throttle will be on for the arrival. We'll use flat full. Apply METAR. And that's going to give us a landing distance required of 2,081 meters, which gives us a margin of just under 600 meters. So that should be okay then, shouldn't it? And this is a figure that I don't fully understand, but it's a factor 1.15 landing distance required, which accounts for things going wrong, I think, right? Take your estimated fuel on board and zero fuel and add them. Stick that as your landing. Yes, thank you, boss. Appreciate that. I had totally forgotten that was an EFB thing. And I can't. I'm glad you're having the VATSIM chat, but I just can't keep it. 1 week of Boeing after months of Airbus, and we completely forgot how to fly anything. I know, right? Well, let's see what medium brake would give us. I don't think it's required, but it will give us. Basically, we'll only need half the runway. But no, I think my understanding, and again, if there's anyone in here who knows better, but my understanding is that auto brake low is almost always used on Airbuses. It's my understanding. So let's set it. Let's set it, and let me just have a scan through my flows, and we will carry on with City Guesser, don't you worry. Might do another one on the descent. On Faisal, hello, sorry I missed your arrival, welcome. Nice to have you here. Okay, that'll do me. What do you get with brakes low and idle reverse? That's an interesting question. We get that, so we get a margin of about 500. But don't forget, this is assuming that you touch down pretty much on the touchdown zone, and I might not. It is, but runways are usually long. On Madeira, I don't know about real life, but I would take medium with idle reverse just to spare the engines. Okay, okay. Captain Orange, I shall take your advice, boss. Thank you. Right, so as you can see from the green dot, we are bang on our vertical profile. Our speed is bang on, so the VNAV is working marvellously. And I've cut myself with a monitor polarized, by the way. It's very... Oh, God, bad luck, Kami. They're not allowed to fly the Fenix on VATSIM for your first flight. Just entered a new stage. Oh, God, is it? What, on Discord? What? I mean, Will, are you in the stream? It's a bit odd, isn't it? It is a little bit odd. I don't know who Will is. He just arrived in the server and his first message was, you need to make it clearer, that this is not your first flight in the Fenix because of what the VATSIM Board of Governors said. Anyway, I will come to that some point in the future. So with the Airbus, we don't have any checklists to run until we pass through the transition level, so no rush. Yeah, I've skim read it. I've skim read it. The VATSIM Board of Governors can say whatever they want. I doubt it'll change pilot attitudes. No, but the implication, Sam, was very much that I was being irresponsible. And I think he took issue with the fact that I was calling this a first look. But the first look means it's the first time I'm showing it off on stream. And I think that everyone who has been watching any streamers for any period of time would appreciate that. I think his concern was that people would interpret that as I've never flown this aircraft before, therefore I'm just going to fly it on VATSIM. What the hell? And I don't think anyone would interpret it like that. Well, it fell down, and yeah, now it doesn't hurt. Causes pain, only lasts a few minutes. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not as bad as it was. There were like 100 first look streams. Yeah, I know, but I think he's perhaps quite new to the world of streaming. I don't know. We don't have any mutual servers other than the Microsoft Flight Simulator server. Anyway, don't worry, boss. I will come and pour oil on troubled waters after the stream. I don't get it either, but we'll sort it out. I don't want anyone to feel that I'm anything less than a sky god, Jenny. You know. I'm thinking of doing a rotation of 737 /320 flights to avoid forgetting all of this stuff. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, keep them both current. Exactly, Sam. Exactly. Exactly. Now, I'm guessing the company message is just going to be more spam, but I guess to assume makes a fool out of you and me. So, no, I've seen all the latest messages, so that's fine. Okay, I'm going to ask this, and it's going to make me sound like a noob, but it's only because I haven't flown an Airbus for so long. If you're doing an RNAV approach, do you arm approach mode or not? Oh Christ, yeah, we do have City Guesser. Yeah, there should be, I think, a minimum standard of flying. Yes, you do. Thank you very much. Landing system off, approach on. Thank you. You're Nick, right? Speedbird 464, I think. Shows VDEV. Brilliant. Thank you. I would have guessed you did, but yeah, I've just got too many type ratings, you know. Right, come on. While we descend, we'll do a little bit more City Guesser. Try and finish this off. So well done to Caffel, who got it bang on, and Stewie, who was only 4 miles away. It was Poznan. I don't know why on earth I went for Polish people. Close your ears. Bigosh. Looking at his profile, he could be a troll, to be fair. I never take things from complete strangers on the internet too serious. No, it's probably sensible. Yeah, this is true. Oh my god, we're only on 4 out of 10 for City Guesser. I think what we'll do is we'll do this one, and then I'd quite like to concentrate on the plane, and we'll finish it off on the ground, and then next stream, I promise, we will play marbles. There we are. Now, if that statement was coming from Rohit, that would be a different story. Yes. I don't know where this is. I don't know. You think? Oh, you think Argentina, Captain Orange? Do you? I don't think I can give you the link mid-game because... Yeah, I don't think I can give it to you, Stu. I'm ever so sorry. There's certainly some Spanish, so, well, okay. But seeing as... Seeing as Captain Orange has said it, I'm going to zoom in. It's going to be one of the... Is it going to be Buenos Aires? Could be. Probably one of the... Oh, Christ, we're running out of time. Let's just guess here. And we don't know. We don't know if I'm right because we're in streamer teacher mode. Ian, hello, boss. Welcome. 708 miles. Oh, dear. It was chilly. It was chilly. And some people got it. A very, very well done to this little purple person. Is that you, Will? No, it's Martin. Well done, Martin. Well done, Mr. Riga, as well. Gosh, I'm impressed. Yeah, you finally got worked, and what an entrance you made. Ah, Will and I both guessed Buenos Aires. It's all right. It's all right. Don't you worry, Captain Orange. Right? Yes. If this was, you know, a plane I'd flown lots, I probably would carry on until we're a bit lower. But because we're here to look at the Fenix, and because I've proven that I've forgotten a lot of my A320 knowledge, let's keep an eye on the descent and enjoy some views while we're here. Seemed too sunny for Spain, yes, yeah. I saw Chile and then I just clicked a random city in Chile. Well done, well done. There was Santiago on a sign. I was struggling between Santiago and Chile and Santiago de Compostela. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Anyway, well done, boss. Well done. Sorry, I shouldn't have suggested this game so late into the flight. No, it's fine, M Degree. I honestly thought we had ages. I looked at the bar at the top and we were like halfway there, and I thought, God, I've been streaming for 2 hours or whatever, an hour and a half. We've got loads of time, but of course most of that was setting up. You thought DE was Italian? Oh, okay. Very similar languages. It is. No, DI. Will speaks Italian. I do not. I think the D in Italian is always DI for masculine nouns, and maybe DA for feminine nouns. Don't know. But yeah, DE is Spanish. How's she flying? Good to see you're up in the air. Lol. Sorry, Ben. He's gone to Tesco's, boss. But she's flying very, very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Sì, perché parlo italiano molto bene. That's all I know. It's barely one of very few things I know how to say. German is much like Italian, yes. So, no, not German. Tesco, next best thing. Yeah. In the order, in the happiness scale, the hierarchy of needs. Fenix, Tesco, Air. How's price inflation in the UK? High. Very high. I think inflation's 11% or something like that at the moment. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how well it does this RNAV. It'd be interesting to see how well I do this RNAV as well. Ben's now making whoosh noises with the shopping cart at Tesco. Oh God, what an image. Will, get the Photoshop out, boss. We need a winged shopping cart. We import most of our inflation, which is just so much fun. Yes. 40%, good grief. We were talking about Ben going to Tesco and Tesco's. Why am I calling it Tesco? And Stewie was saying Ben's making whoosh noises with the shopping cart at Tesco, and I thought we need a picture of Ben with a shopping cart with like cardboard wings or something like that, with him saying whoosh. Captain, when your sim isn't working. What? What's that? I forgot what I said now. Okay. So because we're descending to an altitude, we can set local pressure now. No, not standard. 1020, is that right? Let us check. Yes, it is. So 1020 set there. 1020 set there. And 1020 set there as well. And yes, I'm very much in the habit of using the B key because that, I think it's a hangover from the days when MSFS pressures were way off from the real thing. Yes, I'll do you a sketch, boss. I'll do you a sketch. Little is cheapest and the little shopping carts are the biggest and loudest, right? Like one of those toy trolleys they give to the kiddies. Yes, exactly that. Yes. You might even be able to find a picture of a shopping trolley with wings on. But nobody does, trolls. Nobody does. I live in the real world, boss. That's what it needs to be. Amy pushing Ben around Tesco's in a winged trolley. Oh, yes. Yes, if you could do that. If you have an appropriate picture of Amy, that would be even better. Just realised that the Air Tours livery I used yesterday had the older school backup compass. So did the Aer Lingus that I flew this morning. Yep. And we'll go through our approach checklist now, I think. So, we'll get the seatbelt signs on. Probably should have done that a little earlier, but you know. I also learnt this morning that you don't have to turn your landing lights on at 10,000 feet. That, according to Dylan, that's a sim thing. Anyway, I'm going to do it now. Turn our runway turn-off lights on. We'll turn our nose light to taxi. We don't need any anti-ice. And here is our first glimpse of Madeira. So, looking at the chart, we are currently over MA528, where we don't have a speed constraint, but our speed needs to be a maximum of 195 at MA52. Did I say it? No, so we're over MA528, heading to 526, by which point our speed needs to be a maximum of 195. So as you can see, we're at our green dot speed, so we're going to give it flaps 1 to allow it to slow down. And we want to be configured nice and early for this approach anyway. I'm going to check we're in approach mode. I'm sort of assuming we are. We are not. So let's activate the approach phase. And yeah, approach checklist, briefing confirmed, decam status checked, seatbelts on, barrel F1020 set, MDA, decision height, we have set 520, engine mode selector is normal. That's the approach checklist complete. And we have our V deviation, so LS is off, we can now activate approach mode. And hopefully it'll take us round nicely to final. I'm just going to use a little bit of speed brake to bring our speed down. I'm going to reduce the range on the ND. Let's bring it all the way down to 10. Look how beautifully that's drawn. It's genuinely airline. Ah, is it? Right. Yeah, he was saying that they create drag. I hope so, boss. I hope you're right. So I see no reason, really. We're not that far out. I see no reason not to get fully configured now. So let's go flaps 2, gear down. Ooh, nice little ding there. Hello, Kai! No, I do not. I'm afraid, no. I have a similar side stick. I'll have a look later, boss, when I'm at work. So to silence the alarm, you have to click that, if that's what you mean, Oski boy. The FS Labs sort of did it for you, but... oh, we should say something, shouldn't we? And we'll give it flaps 3. Madeira traffic. Alpine 43 Bravo Yankee established on the RNP Zulu runway 05, descending through 3,500. And I'm going to concentrate now, and I will catch up with the chat a little bit later on. God, it's grim, this weather. I'm regretting all of my life choices. Do Felix in the fly-by-wire? No, you can do that yourself though, if you want. So we could do a ding up here, I think. And we'll have the landing checklist now. We're fully configured. So, cabin secured for landing, auto thrust speed, go around altitude we have not yet set. That will be 3,000. And eco memo, we do not yet have landing no blue, but we should get that soon, I hope. We'll arm the spoilers. We'll allow ourselves a cheeky look outside. There's the airport round there, and the plane's doing an awesome job of flying us in. What's the decision height? Also time to try a diversion on stream. No, the decision height's 520, boss. So decision altitude's 520. Probably similar. Probably the same, in fact, seeing as we're approaching over the sea. But yeah, we're going to be fine. Everyone relax. Yeah, it's a resource-hungry plane. There will be FPS drops. For me, in the sim, it's absolutely smooth. But on the stream, yeah, it's going to be a bit dodgy until such time as we meet the £2,000 target, which I still can't get over the fact we're an eighth of the way to already via bit.ly/Filbert-Flies. This is payware scenery. Many diverted to Lisbon before, you wouldn't be the first. God, do they go all the way back to Lisbon? I'll be fine, boss. We're getting it down by hook or by crook, if only because I have to leave for work in 45 minutes. So we are landing. It might not be pretty, it might not be safe, but we are landing. For some reason it looks longer to you than the fly-by-wire. Really? Should we turn the autopilot off? It's clearly going to do a beautiful job of taking us around this approach, but I want to fly.
Ahead. Pull up.
Oh, don't worry. I should have disarmed the. Is it too late to disarm the GPWS? No. There we are. I can see the terrain, so it's fine. And what we're going to do, we're just going to follow the flight directors. We're a little high. We're going to see how well we do. Thank you, Cathal. No. No, it's fine. Haven't got an ECAS memo, landing ECAS memo. I don't know why. But we are fully configured, so that's fine. I'm not super sure about the vertical guidance. Not super sure, but we'll go with it. No, we seem massively low, don't we? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Bit of traffic, Portugal 1685 on the RP Zulu for 05, circle the lands, Madeira.
William, welcome back, boss. It's normal to be this low. Okay, good. All right. I'm not used to having a plane I can trust when it comes to vertical guidance. That's the thing. Yeah. We can see the puppies, and that purple block is bang on. I'd love to come here in real life. I wouldn't want to fly this approach but myself, but I'd love to be flown around it.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 10.
We're doing idle reverse, aren't we? Eee! Rudder control still a bit dodgy. Welcome to Madeira, everybody. Oh, I hope it wasn't too stuttery. I really hope it wasn't too stuttery. I'm sorry if it was. Buy me a new computer, yes? Oh dear. Thank you, boss. Less stutter, more slide. Oh, that sucks because it was so good. It was such a good landing and you didn't get to see it. Madeira traffic. Alpine 43 Bravo Yankee. Runway vacated. Might be a little bit slippery.
Madeira traffic, airport score 1685 with short final for 05 Madeira.
Buy a streaming laptop for £100 and done. I might use the old PC for streaming. I might, yeah. Strobe lights off. And we'll start the APU. To clarify, I ran this past William. He said it was a damn fine idea. Blimey, we were not well separated, were we? Good luck, Will. I can't get to the runway fast enough in the drone, so we're just going to look from here. That looked pretty good too, didn't it? Nicely done, Will. Nicely done. I do have the payware, yes. I do. First time I've landed here with the payware. Oh, if it looked bouncy, it didn't look. I mean, I didn't notice a bounce, but if it did, it's most likely to be. It's most likely to be. What's it called? VATSIM velocity, I think, rather than any lack of skill on Will's part, or any real life bounce. I just want to check what gate I said I was parking at. I think I said Alpha 9, but I'm going to have a quick look.
Bouncy? What?
Don't ask me, boss, ask Stewie. Alpha 6. Which way they go? Oh, 9-8. Right, okay, fine. Good job, boss. Got to head out and feed a cat.
1685 is vacated 05 and the taxi tape Brown. Madeira.
Tap livery is awesome. It is. Did you enable NVIDIA NVEC 254 decoding in streaming software? I have no idea. Would that be a good idea, though? Okay, Taz, see you later. And yes, see you later too, Alex. Was it no landing prediction? Rip. Bonk the mods. Yeah, maybe I could fiddle around with my streaming software. I have to say that hadn't occurred to me. Taxi light can come off. And I'm trying to do too many things at once, so this is going to be a little bit of a dodgy parking, I think, if I'm not careful. There's another easy on approach, is there? And Sam, is this you? Is this you in the generic over there? How was your landing, boss? I will give you a landing rate, don't you worry. I'll just get this parked up first of all. See, my performance now is perfect. I had 1 or 2 stutters on final, but now it's absolutely fine. So don't let what I'm saying is, don't let my dodgy stream put you off getting this plane because it's performance heavy. If I can run it on an i7-8700 and a 1080 Ti, so can you. I realise we're on Twitch too late. No worries, Careful. No worries. Oof mods. Yeah, that'll do, but also we have the bonk the mods on there. I've got the payware scenery by AMSIM. Will. Why reverse thrust on? Pass. Sometimes it needs a wiggle. Sometimes it needs a wiggle. Right. Start the APU as well as turning the master switch on. That would be helpful. Then it can do stuff for us. I have little worse similar specs to you than you, boss, so I'm still struggling a bit. And have you fiddle around with the settings in the Fenix app? Try GPU for the rendering of the displays. And what else? Yeah, turn it to performance mode. Don't use 8K liveries. Those are the 3 things that I've done so far. And I think there's probably more scope for improving performance with sim settings too. The stutters appear to be streaming related when you're on the ground, so probably high load on your CPU. Yes, I do have high CPU load. Thanks a lot for the stream, boss. No problem at all. Thank you for addressing me correctly. Did performance get better since the MSFS update? Not really, I'm afraid, no. Right, come on, you wanted a landing rate. I will give you a landing rate. Let's end the flight, review the flight. And I can tell you, it was -337, which is a very good landing rate for a short runway like this. Although it felt smoother to me. But you know, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Tyres on tarmac, innit? Thought you hated to be addressed by a sir. Yeah, I'm not a fan of sir, but we made up for it with Mr. Skygod. Mr. Skygod I'm fairly happy with. So I think you use CPU rendering and that is causing stutters in streaming software. I think I do, but GPU rendering's worse for me. Well, at some point, Kami, if you're still on Discord, we can have a look at this together because I don't know what I'm doing in terms of settings, to be honest. But better still, if anyone has enjoyed the stream but disliked the stutters, then you could donate to my new PC fund via bit.ly/philbertflies if you'd like to. Absolutely no pressure. But there it is. Right, so we have APU bleed on, APU on, engines can come off, seatbelt sign can come off, and once we get below 10% N1 we can turn the beacon light off. Yeah, because I don't think I can't meddle around with my settings on stream, so I'll have to do a little bit of fiddling around in between. Arrived, commence deboarding. Yes please, deboard. So hopefully, I'm not sure yet what that does. We've got the chocks and cones in. We need to open the door. It doesn't want to open the doors. Thank you very much for the follow, Captain Wink. Much appreciated. Right. Your scenery didn't look... What, you had nothing but default? Oh, boss. That sucks. Is that why you drove your plane into the terminal, boss, or is that unrelated? Did I call you Alex? Did I call you Alex? Sorry. Will! Night's boss, innit? Sorry. Oh, that's not you. Oh, okay. Where are you? Oh, yeah, there you are. Good. Oh, yeah, you're a tap. Anyway, let me just finish this because I can't multitask because I'm old. Forward stairs, aft stairs. GPU we have. So hopefully we can go on to ground power and stop killing the planet with our APU. And we'll do our parking shutdown checklist. Parking checklist. Let's call in this. APU's off. Yellow electrical pump can come off. He says. Yep. Yellow electrical pump. Oh, it is off. It is off. Just checking it. Okay, engine's off. Seatbelts off. Exterior lights as required. So we have nav and logo lights on, and that's it. Fuel pumps can come off. Mobile phone can come on. Transponder can be set to standby. 2000. Radar and predictive wind shear. Ideally, we should have turned that off before pulling onto stand, but you know, whatevs. Me, boss? I'm saying I'm old. I'm 38, boss. Did you think I was younger? That's okay if you did. Got a pic of that aircraft info who crashed into the tower. Oh, good. Right, should we finish City Guesser? We should finish City Guesser, right? I don't think I've ever played City Guesser on the ground. But, yeah, I don't like to leave a game incomplete. Apparently, Simon, it only stretches about 1.5 meters. So it's been the risk. Oh, he's gone. I was gonna have a nice shot of me and Will in the background, but he's gone. Apparently, it's only 1.5 meters. Aft stairs we could do with as well, so they don't have to jump. There we are. Good. Still got a lot of noise considering the APU's off. Maybe it hasn't fully shut down yet. This is fine. Right, where were we at? 708 miles. Oh, yeah. It's not going all that well for me. Oh, there's the beautiful APU shutdown sound. There it is. Right, come on. Next. Ah, you're loading your scenery, Roger, boss. This is somewhere rather posh, isn't it? I know the city, but I don't know where. Yeah, so we're only radiating anyone who's like standing, you know, the marshaller, perhaps we didn't have one. So to be honest, I think we got away with it this time. Nice church. Oh, maybe I don't know the city. Will, boss, does any of this look at all familiar to you, out of interest? No, not necessarily. Okay, let's have a guess. I love the clicking as well. Honestly, this is such a good plane. £50, you should buy it. You really should. Needs a little bit of work here and there, but I think it's the best plane I've flown in MSFS. In terms of complexity, in terms of systems, in terms of how you can use it. I will just. I think Mr. 90, you probably weren't here when we started the game. First of all, welcome to the channel, but also no guessing in the chat, please. Oh my God, everyone got it. Literally everyone got it. Well done, bosses. And this was a bit of a stab in the dark, I have to say. I just saw a slightly pedestrianised looking area and went for it. Well done, though. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. What are you going to do with it, though, Treedrewen? Okay, I think I can probably have a very good guess at this one. Oh, your internet went. Oh, bad luck. I'm glad you've made it back, though, boss. Welcome. I don't know this city particularly well, though. So I'm gonna say it's there. We'll see. We'll see. No, don't worry, Mr. 90. You're not the first. You won't be the last. I can't give you a link till the round's over. If then, actually, I don't know. I think once you actually, I don't know. Halfway into the stream, I started creating the PA28 Eurigio flight school livery, and I already have screenshots of the first version. Oh, well done! I look forward to seeing them, boss. Nice! Everyone did very, very well on that as well. Well done, my Lotsu. It was Checkpoint Charlie specifically there, but everyone got Berlin, so congratulations. Right, where would I find a link now, though? I don't know. Boss, I don't think I can give you one. I'm really sorry. I can when we're in the loading screen, but after that, no. Yeah, the sign did give it away a lot, it's true. Yeah, but that'll just allow you to start a new private room, Martin. It won't let you join the one we're in. It's a specific link for the room, and I think it disappears once you start playing, I think. Unless you can scroll up in the chat. It is in the chat. We're finishing up with a bit of city guesser, Linus. Ooh, I've got a feeling we've had this before. And I have no memory of where it was. I know I didn't get it. Yeah, we know that's Jesus. That doesn't help. Hello, Western 52! Now, I'm going to have to open my cheat sheet to remember your name. It has been a while. Nice to see you, though. No hints, Stewie. But thanks anyway. Mark, that's it, Mark. I'm so sorry. I'm in between night shifts. That's my excuse for everything at the moment.
Madeira traffic.
How are you anyway?
A320 just passed Mike Alpha 526 for RMP. Zulu approach runway 05.
Oh, we got another one coming in for the RNP Zulu. It's alright, Stewie. I'm in a very forgiving mood today. Very forgiving mood indeed. Oh, it is, Mark. It's brilliant. My biggest bugbear with it is it's very performance hungry, although that's really only because I'm a streamer. In the sim, it's fine. In the stream, it's stuttery. And yeah, we've launched a campaign. Oh gosh, everyone was quite a long way away. Yeah, launched a campaign. Buy Philbert a new PC. Obviously, as always, absolutely no obligation whatsoever. But you see that bar down the bottom. If you'd like to see it fill up, you can go here. Hacking Professional, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, and thank you very much for the follow. We're just finishing up a game of City Guesser now. We are on number 8 of 10. I know where this is. I know where this is. I'm very, well, I'm 90% sure I know where this is anyway. Actually, I'm not. Could be one of two places, and I was a bit quick to say I knew where it was. You think you're right, but you're not 100% sure. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. I think. It's prettier than the place I originally thought it was. Therefore, I'm going to say it's here. But we shall see. Right, I've guessed. I will unhide it so the rest of you can watch along. But as always, no guessing in the chat, please. I'm good after a oh no, a second bout of COVID. Bad luck. I won't forget your name, Linus. Rental payment will be in Filbio's or Wertmarken on a local Schützenfest. Schützenfest? What's Schützen? And what's a Wertmark? I don't know what any of these things are, despite being sehr gut auf Deutsch. I think the language must have changed significantly since I learnt it. Ooh, it was Zurich! Oh, and someone... Matt! For God's sake!
320 for the 320.
Bloody hell. Matt, thank you so much! And what a lovely figure to be able to do. But honestly, when I talk about this, I meant like, you know, people can chip in a £5 or whatever they can afford if they want to. And you bloody 70 quid, boss. Well, I guess you must be really liking the content. I can't keep calm, boss, when someone gives me £70. That would be weird. But yes, thank you so much for that. That is amazing. Gotta make it 420 now. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. Not going to stop you, Will. Oh, dearie me. That's incredibly kind. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Matt. You're pretty much asymptomatic this time and didn't feel that other time. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm pleased it wasn't as bad as the first time. It was Lake Zurich. And no one else put Lake Zurich. Interesting. I bet a few put Lake Geneva, did you? I initially thought Lake Geneva. Caffel did. M. Degree did. Ben. A few people put Ben. My Lotsu and Mr. Riga. Yeah, I can see why. It did look quite burny. And Will put Rotterdam. Yeah, good. 737, yeah. If anyone wants to bump it up to 737, that's also fine. As I say, I won't stop you, Kami. How would I react to a £10,000 donation? I don't know, boss. I honestly don't know. I think I might cry, to be honest with you. I don't think I'd know how. Wouldn't know what to do with that. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Right, come on, one more. 9 out. No, 2 more. 9. Teach me to go on crowded trains to crowded model shows. Yeah. It's tricky though, isn't it? It's tricky because you have to have a life. You have to have a life. I mean, I'm still wearing FFP3 masks when I go inside. Except if I'm eating or drinking. I'm still doing that because I don't want it again. But even with that, there's still a high risk. Yeah, it's hard to know what to do for the best these days. It would be a sick PC. By a real cockpit, I might do. Oh no, it's rewound too far. It's rewound too far. God damn it, I don't know where this is. Okay, I think I might know where this is. Let's have a look at the map. Ventmerken are some sort of paper snippets that you buy at the entrance of local festivals, like Schützenfeste. And with those you can buy food and drinks at various places. Oh, right, nice. It's done in order to have one central point for all the cash, which is much easier for the organisers. That makes sense, yeah. Monkeypox next, yes. Oh, don't. I really hope that doesn't take off. From what I've read, it's unlikely to. But then what I've read is by British politicians and, you know, I think we've learnt quite a long time ago not to trust them. So very well done to Caffel, who was the closest, followed by my Lotsu, followed by me, followed by M Degree. Well done. All of you. What other guesses? Stockholm. I initially thought Stockholm. I was so close to guessing Stockholm, Mr. Eager. Trudy win. But then I saw something about Danish souvenirs, and that was the only reason I didn't. Will guessed Stuttgart. Okay. And Martin guessed Nancy. Okay, last one. Last round. My plan in future is to buy an A320 full cockpit with full movement. Nice. I've got a feeling Will's going to get this one. Oh, where's it gone? Clicked the wrong thing. I do know where this is. One of these days... Oh, yes, I'd forgotten about Bomb Party. Remind me next time. Remind me next time we do a longish flight and we'll play Bomb Party. Well done, M Degree. Will, I suggest you rewind, boss. I think you'd get it from that first shot. So easy. Oh, you got it as well, did you? Very easily. Interesting. "36 seconds remaining. So how did we do? I won! I very, very rarely win. That's very, very exciting. Anyway, very well done to everyone who played. Martin and Lotsu in particular. Caffel, M Degree, Will, and Treedwewen. And I know a lot of people dropped out along the way. So yes, thank you for playing. You got it too, but you're probably for... Apparently so. I'm surprised by that. Thank you. Oh, very much. I mean, defeated time and time again, Stewie, in the grand scheme of things. But yes, not today. Not today. Yeah, I won last time as well. We won't dwell on that. Okay. I'm going to hand you off to someone. Let us see who is streaming. Chewy is streaming. Chewy is the only person on my stream, on my Twitch, who is streaming. So should we go raid Chewy? Never done it before. Ben will be very pleased with this, as will Will. So yeah, I think we'll raid him. But before we do that, there are a huge number of thank yous to do. Good game, yeah, good. There was like the big Glasgow Central Station thing. Yeah, right at the very beginning. Right at the very beginning. I don't think we have ever raided Chewy. No, I don't think so. So yeah, it'd be lovely if you'd all stick around for the raid. But more importantly, I need to see what has happened today, because I've never, ever had a stream where people have just thrown money at me like this. And I'm very, very grateful to all of you. So let's start off with... well, let's go in reverse chronological order. So Aussie Matt with a £69.90 contribution to the new PC fund. Thank you very much, boss. Thank you, Chewy. You stick around. Excellent. Thank you. Maybe I'm following him because Ben raided. Maybe Ben raided him. Yeah. There's an Italian streamer doing... Is he speaking Italian though, boss? Anyway, yes, so we had Matt with a £69.90 donation. We had Martin with 100 bits. We had Tom resubscribing for 6 months. Tier 1. Thank you, Tom, for that. Thank you, Martin, for the bits. We had Freddie coming back. A blast from the past, but he's been subscribing all the way along, even though we haven't seen him. So thank you for your Prime sub. You do have a choice of streamers to give these to, and I'm very appreciative that you chose me. Thank you. We had Oski Boy with 50 quid. We had Harry with 1,000 bits. We had Simon with £100. 100 bloody pounds. And Zilla as well with 100 bloody pounds. Unbelievable. Then we also had Simon gifting a tier 1 sub to Ben. We had Matt resubscribing tier 3. Well, upgrading to tier 3. Only been here a month and he's subscribing at tier 3. Unbelievable. Thank you, boss. We had Chewy's... Chewy's? Jesus Christ. Stewie's resub. Tier 1, he's been around for 4 months, so thank you for that, boss. Satiru's been around for 9 months, also a member over on YouTube. And we had Simon cheering 100 bits. We had Ribbon resubscribing as well. 3-month streak. Thank you, boss. Alex cheering 100 bits. Thank you, boss. We had Tazzydum resubscribing for his 2nd month. We had Jeff Boy resubscribing for his 9th month. So yes, thank you. I think that's it for today. Yes, that is it for today. So thank you all very, very much indeed. Thank you, Will, for flying along with me. Sam, thank you for flying ahead of me. It was lovely to be in your company. I think we will raid Chewy. I think we will raid Chewy. My next stream is going to be on Sunday. It's also going to be here on Twitch, but do also come and follow me over on YouTube, because I do a lot of streaming over there, as well as tutorial videos, reviews, that sort of thing. And come and join the Discord if you're not already in there. It's a great place to hang about in between streams and chat. And if you're a Club Filbert member, i.e. a subscriber, I spend quite a lot of time in the Club Filbert Voice Lounge. But regardless, come join us there. Thank you all very much indeed for watching. I really need to get smoother at this. And thank you again for the absolutely insane generosity, the like of which I have never known. Right, and we're going to go and raid Chewy. We're going to do it. Raid Chewy 94. Do stick around for that. I'm sure he'll be very pleased to see all of you. These are the messages. If you're a sub, you can use this. If you're not a sub, you can use this. Copy and paste them so he knows where you've come from. And I think that's it. Oh, he's ending. Oh, shit, is he? Okay, if he's ending, we won't raid him. Go on, Will. What's this? Plan B. What's this Italian streamer, please? Oh, we got Dutch P3D pilot. We've got... Oh, it's Laz. We've got the Mile High... I'm just looking at my recommendations now. The Mile High guy. Okay, I don't know what he's up to. I think he's away from the keyboard. This is RAED. Okay, let's have a look at him. This is... Oh, has he got multiple underscores? This is where it could go wrong. This is right. I'm just going to have a little watch. See what he's up to. Do stick around. We're going to raid someone. It's always nice to raid someone at the end of a stream.
014 or to miss the approach.
Ah, yes, he's speaking Italian. Yeah, let's raid him. He seems like a nice chap. Right, stand by. Thank you for letting me know that Chewy is ending, Wyzak, and welcome to the channel as well. Anyway, nonetheless, there's the copy and paste messages to let Raid, don't know how you say it, know where you've come from. And I will see you all on Sunday if I don't see you in between in the Discord server. Thanks again, and bye-bye.